I'm about to go live. Hopefully I can. All right, there we go. I got it. All right, so I'm gonna be doing a charting session real quick, mixed with a tape reading session. So I'm gonna tape read, but I'm also gonna be charting right now, and then I'm gonna just be watching the market. So I'm gonna start off with Dixie, and then eventually I'm gonna go into crypto too. And yeah, that's pretty much really it. Let me change this. It was blue. I usually put it in blue. So with Dixie, here's the weird thing about dollar and like the forex pairs right now. You know, we're coming back into that balanced price range on the Dixie. I marked it out as an inverse originally, but it was a long time ago. But it's a balanced price range. We're hitting it. We hit it once already, then we hit it twice, and then now it's the third time. You know, and again, this is the new quarter now. You know, this is basically Q2 now. Q1 we're going up. So you know, for me right now, I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna sit out for forex. I originally was short bias right here for dollar and of a long bullish for the EU and GU, but it just never transpired. So I originally I never really got into it, but I was watching it for sure. So again, here we had a fair value gap right here, and it was a small one, but we did disrespect it. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, all right, yeah, it doesn't look good at all, honestly. And here we have another fair value gap. You can see this was another inversion. We came and then we respected it, and now we're going up. For me, I feel like this market is more range bound. So let me put the music on for y'all. Let me see if you can hear the music. My lo-fi music. I don't want my streams to be like completely, you know, just my voice or something. I want like my music too, so I can hear what I'm hearing. Yeah. All right, but let me go back to what I was saying. So we swept buy side already, and we have a fair value gap here. So you know, I'm gonna see if this is gonna be, you know, if we're gonna close above and have a market structure shift, because again, we have NFP Friday, so it's NFP Friday. I was about to say, what is my profile pic? I'm just looking at it right now. Like, what the? It's supposed to be this, but I don't know what this looks like, bro. What is it? All right, but there's no image up there. Okay, I was like, what the heck? All right, so yeah, I want to see if we have a market structure shift. And then if we can come back down and retrace into this, if not make this inverse, that's another thing. If we may have a market structure shift, we can make this inverse. We don't have to come back down to this. We can just rebalance into this, and then eventually rally higher. That's all I'm going to be watching for Dixie. And then if we go down to the the daily here, we have a buy side imbalance here. We respected it. We had another one right here. We respected it nicely. So, and then we have buy side liquidity here. We had a market structure shift with a fair value gap. We respected the fair value gap, and we went higher to take out more buy side. That was a clear sign to me that, you know, it was completely bullish. We had two fair value gaps here. So if you go to like the 2-day time frame, you can see this would have to be your inversion fair value gap here. You can see we closed above, we came back down, and we went higher. So that could have been your buying opportunity. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go to the 4-hour, and I'm gonna show you guys what I was seeing on the 4-hour too. So on the 4-hour, we had a inversion fair value gap form. We came up and respected it. I mean, we came back down and respected it, and then we went up higher. Now, for me right now, I'm personally just waiting for like a higher time from confluence, especially on the daily, because on the daily right now, I feel like we're just after like right here from Wednesday to like Monday wasn't really clean price action. Friday was pretty bad, I won't lie. I mean, Friday there was no trading there, that's why. And then Monday's like the day after the holiday, for Friday basically. And then I think there was no trading days for, Monday was not a trading day for the EU and GU, so that's kind of explains why like the price action was so bullish, I guess. And then we went up, came back. We had a 1-hour inversion, and we came up and went up too. So I'm gonna be charting later tonight too, though, for sure, for my Notion. And yeah, that's pretty much really it for this week. Again, all I'm gonna be watching to see is if we make this inverse on the SIBI, then I'm gonna be a little bit more bullish, probably targeting this order block up here, probably like the mean threshold of it. And then I'm gonna be looking for, you know, a retracement back down. If we don't retrace already, then that's pretty much what I'm gonna be watching. So something like this, a scenario like this. So if we completely close above and we continue, when we hit that, I'm gonna be watching for that. But if we just close above and we come back down, then I'm just gonna be watching the target this right here. And then that's pretty much really it. The only two scenarios I can really see. Until then, I'll probably just be on the sidelines. Probably on the daily too, you can find some form of buy side. So this could be your next target after the main threshold, and then you can hold into that. So again, this is just targets, projections, not really. Okay, I'm just checking chat, seeing if anybody's talking. All right, now I'm gonna go to EU. EU, probably one of the craziest markets. I took away the other markets over here, like EU, gold and all that other stuff. So I just don't. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been focusing on gold or like silver. I just focus. These are like my main focuses when I'm like trading intraday. And then I focus on crypto too. For this bull run right now that's currently happening. The market caps, some stocks, main ones up here, really section 1, and then some right here, down here like shop, and then SoFi, and then Hood, or Robinhood, and then yeah, that's pretty much really it. But as of right now, everything's like right here. These are my main, not even these, just these right here, the indices, the US markets. So yeah, we have the inversion. This is more of an inversion, except until right here. While Dixie has a bigger balance price range, this one doesn't really have it, so I kind of marked it as an inverse. Again, on the weekly, this one didn't really have a area for confluence except for this right here, this down close candle, which could be like your mitigation block right there. You see we came and respected it once, twice, now it's your third time you respect it. Again, new quarter, so I'm going to be watching to see, if we can get some strong movement up. And then eventually on the daily time frame, we have a rejection block down here that we never came in and we swept. I'm going to be watching to see if the rejection block comes and gets swept, because we are inside of this fair value gap. But I think I don't know if we did close above. Yeah, so we closed inside of it. I think that's going to be a good confluence to push us back up. At least target some form of, a bearish PDA array like this, or the block right here. This one, I feel like it's just too small for me to even target. Plus, it's already like too low inside of the range. If we measure like 50% of that range, I need something more inside of a premium. So I feel like this would be a good area to target. This was already, delivered into, so I wouldn't really be too concerned about this. Only this high right here, which is an intermediate term high, that could be another target if we do get above this sell side imbalance and we continue higher and form a market, make a buy model here on this one. So a lot of things can happen in this quarter, but nonetheless, I am going to be watching to see what is going to happen and transpire, because I just can't. I don't know. Like on the monthly, you can see we're inside of this range. It's really hard to identify really where we want to go on the higher time frame. And that's kind of why you have to swoop into the lower time frames to like really get as precise as possible and try to understand where you actually want to go. These daily PDA arrays will let you know where we want to go. On the weekly is more indecisive in my opinion too. It's back and forth. It's really hard to like really just identify the good PDA arrays. I feel like the daily time frame offers a lot more better clarity than any other time frame right now, especially for the forex markets. And yeah, Q2 is over. I'm going to be focusing on Q3 now. So Q3 started right here for April, and I feel like the price action is going to get a lot more cleaner probably until like May. I'll probably start stepping away from like it's probably just like everything in general, probably every market. I feel like everything starts to slow down during summer, but nonetheless I'll still be here and trading it for sure. Probably August is where I'll probably fully step away. I probably won't even trade for a while, probably like the first 2 weeks, second week maybe I'll start doing some other projects here and there. But yeah, just that's like seasonality wise, August is probably the worst month, and then January and like late December are probably the second worst. Alright, but watching to see this sell side imbalance, if we disrespect it or not. Again, we have this overlapping array right here. I wouldn't even want to see this hit, and we already hit it. So to me, I think we're just not as strongly bearish as we should be to continue lower. So I feel like this might be where the bottom starts to accumulate. And on the 1 hour, you can see again we're just forming these bullish arrays. We're respecting these order blocks down here to push us higher until we get some form of disrespect for these PD arrays here. Then I'm going to be watching to see if we can start to come back down lower, target the sell side. But until then, like we're indecisive right now. When we're like I think, like this is a key confluence when it's like being inside two fair value gaps. One is bearish, one is bullish. You want to wait till one gets inversed. You don't want to be trading ultimately until like one gets inversed. Again, this is forming like a balanced price range. If we get above this high right here, then I'm gonna want to see where's there. If we get above that high, like right now, if we get above that high right there, this one, I'm gonna not want to see at least 50% filled. I want to see at least like the quadrant 75 and then continue higher, to the upside. I'm not gonna want to see any of this filled. I'm gonna want to see left, a BPR unfilled, all that. I'm not gonna want to see us come back down, refill into this. To me, that's like more of a range bound market, and I don't want to see that, especially because that's like low probability. Here we filled 50%. To me, that's not good. That's not good at all. And then we start chopping around, and we start dropping again because this is on a low probability day. It's on a Friday, and then this is like the end of Q1, and then we started dropping for Q2. So again, just low probability conditions, and really identifying like markets that really have speed, and just like using the SMT. I think that's very important. If you're able to identify like the right market to trade, I feel like it's very easy to get a winning trade as soon as possible. I'm checking chat here and there. Again, this one has a bigger balanced price range right there. We never really tapped up into it, so I have the inverse marked out. Weekly time frame, we have sell side down here. We have an inversion, which is basically a balanced price range now, so it's pretty key here, I guess, if you want to come back and revisit that area. But I would prefer us to revisit it after we have swept some form of sell side. I don't know if we have any SMT. I don't think so. On the weekly, on the daily, we do. I think EU is a little bit lower than GU. Yeah, I don't know actually. I feel like they're the same. Nah, there probably is some SMT here. The main difference is going to be EG though, so we should be able to identify that there. And then on the weekly, so I'm going to be watching to see at least this right here tapped up into. And then after we tap up into that, I'm going to want to see how we react. If we want to continue higher and tap into the balance price range, then drop. Again, the weekly profile here is telling me it's more of like a bullish week, forming that Tuesday. But again, it's NFP, so NFP can usually be like seek and destroy week conditions, where we go up and take out buy side, then we go out and take out sell side. Okay, here, this is key. We have a market structure shift, but I haven't marked down sell side still. But if we form a fair value gap, like a sell side imbalance, and we don't respect it, and we make an inverse, I'm ultimately going to be targeting these up here, some form of buy side too, for sure. Even on the 4 hour, it's key, I guess. So if we don't respect that, we have this low right here overlapping. I'm going to be watching to see, if we, this is like the main part I'm really focused on right here. If we disrespect this area, make this inverse, I'm going to be watching to see if we can target this buy side up here, all this right here. And that's really it, not come back down, I guess, so far into the range. Yeah, probably like 50%, probably this upper quadrant would be like the area what I would want to see, if we really deliver back into it and go higher, not even coming back down into here. I feel like that's really a low probability condition there. So yeah, and then we're gonna go to EG. I like EG a lot recently. For like the correlation, again here we have sell side, buy side. We have an inversion on the daily, but then we have a sell side on the daily too. So that is two bearish PD arrays trying to push us lower to more sell side liquidity. Don't think we have taken this out either. So relatively good lows down there. Pretty clear, EG wants to drop. So that means GU is going to be stronger than EU. But if we make this inverse right here, I'm going to be both sided. So I'm going to have to wait for this one to get disrespected and to get closed above again and then go higher, targeting the buy side. That's pretty much really it. That's all I'm waiting for on that daily time frame. All right, so here I don't even need to go down to like the weekly. Let's go down to the weekly time frame. We only have really, I can't even see anything. I'm gonna zoom in. So that's how bullish we are. We can't even see anything. So on the weekly time frame, ES, I think ES has one too. I'm not too sure. So yeah, ES does have a little small fair value up there. I'm gonna want to see if we can hold that fair value up and then continue higher. If not, come back down to the order block. I think that's key. So yeah, that's pretty much really it. I want to see us hold this buy side on the weekly on this one on forex.com. We have an order block on the daily. I don't know if ES has that. So ES does have that one too, I think. So yeah, I want to see this hold. And then we did disrespect this one, I'm not gonna lie. So if this does become inverse and we push even lower, then I'm gonna be like, all right, hold on. if we come back and we respect it to push us lower, then I'm going to be targeting some form of sell side, and I'm going to be expecting us to continue lower until we have reached some form of external liquidity where we want to reverse. So yeah, this does look like a bearish breaker to me. But again, the daily PDRA is not stronger than the weekly one, so I'm going to want to see if we can hold that weekly buy side imbalance. We can make some form of sell side imbalance and then make it inverse and then continue higher, like something like this. We come, that's right there, our sell side imbalance. We make that inverse, we come back and we go higher and we target the buy side, something like that. All I'm going to be watching this week. So and that's really it. I can see a bullish profile forming, but again, some days we don't. I mean, some weeks. What is this right here? Why is it like that? It's the opening. What? That's kind of weird. It's the opening. What the heck? That's kind of weird, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So we had a breaker here. Got rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. But yeah, I kind of knew this was coming for bearish prices, but I didn't expect it to be this hard. Especially with the 4 hour. 4 hour, we had an inversion failure. Yeah, we were tapping up into it twice. And then we had some sell side liquidity here. And I just opened the charts too. I didn't plan on trading today. I'm waiting for NFP to come out and then trade after it. That's really it. I might tape read tomorrow and Thursday, but I just really want to wait for NFP, I guess. I want to see how the conditions look whenever NFP is about to come out and like the day before and all that. And then eventually start getting ready for it. That's usually what I do. And yeah, no, this is sell side right here. We met it, and then we are forming a fair value gap inside of that market structure shift here. So we're going to be watching to see if we can continue lower and respect it. If not, make it inverse, we go higher and target this sell side imbalance or this balanced price range, and then the buy side. That's really it. I can't really say anything else, honestly. Since we have multiple fair value gaps, I'll just go to the 4 hour, wait for that. Just gonna be patient here, I guess, and then wait for those confluences to come and form. I don't think anything else to do, really, just wait. That's kind of why I'm waiting, to see what we get before and after NFP, I guess, and then start trading. Just waiting for those high probability conditions. Q2 started, I think it's going to be a good quarter for the year, and then NQ, bro, NQ has been, I'm not going to lie, I've been losing a lot on NQ recently after all this right here. I'm in drawdown for my funded phase 2. But there's nothing, like too parabolic. I mean, I identified why I was losing, and it was dumb, not dumb. It was like just not good trades at all in general. Just low probability trade, and then the conditions weren't there either, and I was just trying to like force my hand, being patient, just pass the account as soon as possible. So yeah, just really identified that as soon as possible, and I fixed it, and I'm just gonna continue to review it again. So mean threshold, weekly order block, we're hitting it. I'm going to take this out. I think this is really more of an important confluence now since we are retracing back into it. We never swept buy side. SMT right there for all of these right here. NQ has never swept buy side while these two have. So what is that telling me? NQ is the leading one to the downside, but it never swept buy side either though. So that's kind of weird, It's just the weakest one possible. So if we don't hold this and we come target this, then yeah, I think we're going to reach even further, probably down here maybe if we continue lower. Then the other ones are going to have to catch up. So that was a daily breaker there. Didn't get disrespect. It did get disrespected. I'll say it didn't. So 4 hour time frame, we have that. I mean, the daily time frame of a buy side imbalance right here. So again, just what internal. If we disrespect, make it inverse. I'm going to target external. If we respect, I'm going to target external up here. That's pretty much really it. I don't think there's any other way to really target anything unless what we respect or we disrespect the fair value gap. The fair value gap's like the main key thing right here. All this right here, this is all high resistance. Don't even focus on it. Again, this is kind of why I was losing. This month has been horrible for NQ in my opinion. So should have just been trading something else. But nonetheless, it's all cool. We're cooling, we're chilling. I gotta keep my chart clean. I don't know why I keep having so many things. 4 hour time frame, really. We swept all this right here, and then eventually, you see, we're back and forth. We're sweeping sell side and then buy side. and then this is your final area where you're like, all right, hold on, we're not sweeping, we're having a shift, a structure shift, and that's what happened there. At a structure shift, we're gonna form a SIBI, and then eventually I'm gonna be watching to see how this candle closes for later today. So I'm still gonna do the top down, but I'm gonna also tape read later. I mean right now, so don't worry guys, we're gonna have more screen time going in to today. All right, weekly buy side and balance. I'm not gonna lie, this one's way too small to even have on the chart. ES is kind of, you can see ES is a lot bigger, but this one is way too small in my opinion. Some are like way too small, and I just prefer not to have them on the chart. I'd rather have like another PD array that is more just in the money. This one doesn't have it. See, this one doesn't have a PD array. Let's go to NQ. See if NQ. Oh my god, I tapped the wrong one, right? NQ on the daily. See if we have something on the daily. Say, yeah, we have fair value up on the daily, but it's looking like it's gonna be inversed already. This one looks like it's gonna inverse it, and then we're gonna start dropping. So this one, you can see the difference on this. That's kind of why, bro. Like CFDs, I'm like, I might have to add these over here. So I might have to buy the little subscription. I don't really care if features. Let me just have them there. Just for better market conditions, I guess. Let's keep it. It's your opening range gap, regular trading hours. See where we're even at on this one. So we just gap down. Just the open right here. The close up there. We didn't even come and fill it up. Not even 1%. Alright, let me go back. Dow Jones. Alright, so in the weekly time frame, we have an order block. And then we can hit mean threshold, we can hit the south side. We'll go to the 3 month. So 3 month new quarter again, we're dropping. I would prefer at least this monthly buy side and balance. Same thing for these, really to start retracing. Come hit this monthly PD array. This one, I don't know, maybe this one a lot. This one really up here, I guess. You can come and retrace into this. I think that's in the money. But I prefer to see this one hold again because we have the market structure shift with this fair value gap. So I think this one is more prominent to hold for ES. Same thing with NQ. I feel like this one is just a little bit above it. And then, yeah, that's really it. I feel like those are areas you can expect retracement too, since we are hitting that standard deviation area from the monthly. I think which one is inside of it more. That's kind of why it's weaker NQ, because it dug a lot deeper into that that projection area. ES and in Dow Jones, they didn't really dig into it as deep as NQ. That's kind of why I feel like this one is a lot weaker recently. I can't, that's understandable, honestly. We'll go to let's go to AMDX for the year. Let's go to AMD. So AMD. So what is this? A continuation? I feel like there's gonna be accumulation. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe this might be XAMD till January, maybe I don't know. Maybe it might not be, because this year we have an elections, and maybe it might though, because when is elections? Q4, right? So Q4 might be the main mover for this year, so I might be just waiting for that, I guess. Again, weekly mean threshold, that's NQ. All right, this is barely hitting the order block. I'm gonna see if we hold or disrespect the mean threshold of this order block for sure. Again, this one has a balanced price range, 3 fair value gaps right here overlapping. So this is 1 fair value gap, this is 2, this is your 3rd, this is about to be the 4th. So we're gonna move it up here. So that's gonna be 4 balanced price ranges. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you, honestly. But again, here we seen what we swept this buy side. We're forming a bearish breaker. So whenever we're forming a bearish breaker like this, I'm gonna want to see a fair value gap just left right here and continue lower to the south side target. But if we do respect the bullish PD arrays, I'm gonna want to see that fair value gap that we create here honestly inversed, and then the rest we go on target and disrespect the breaker. Something like this. So something like this. Form a fair value gap. Come back down into these PD arrays. Honestly, can form another fair value gap, but if we want to come disrespect that fair value gap, or just retrace back into it and target buy side. That's pretty much really it. Really it. So yeah, since we have that breaker forming, I'm gonna be watching to see that. We have another one up here forming too, so I guess we're going to have to use like the 2-day chart Again, bro, these lower time frame charts are so messy. This is on the 1 day. Yeah, again, on the daily, we met our target too. So, again, but it's just really cluttering my chart. I don't like having it like that. So, it's like focusing on what's now, what's happening now. Alright, so again, this market maker sell model, perfect, delivered to the downside in my opinion. Looks really nice. And honestly, yeah, I think we're just gonna continue lower. It seems like on the daily is very clear, especially for these right here. Very clear that lower prices are eventually gonna come into place, and I'm just gonna be watching to see, you know, if we respect these daily PDA rates and the weekly PDA rates. If not, we're gonna drop lower. So now we're gonna go to crypto. So yeah, my bias. All right, let me tell you my bias. EU, I'm low key more bullish. GMG, I'm bullish too. EG, if depends on how we respect it, I'm gonna be trading whichever one is more bullish for EG. So if EG is going up, Euro's bullish, I'm taking Euro. If EG is dropping, going for GU. The S&P, forming a bearish breaker, about to overlap with a fair value up. So I'm gonna be watching. I'm bullish, but if we disrespect the fair value up that we create and overlap with the breaker, I'm bullish. But as of right now, I'm bearish. Depending on how we close on this fair value up, make it inverse. So this one is making it inverse, I guess. So this one closes it and makes it inverse, then I'm bearish. But if this one, I guess because this one's delayed, maybe this one's delayed like 10 minutes for sure. That's why. But you know, it all depends on how we close. If we make it inverse, bearish, targeting this, then I'm bearish on the other ones too. And then if we close above or inside of it, I'll be neutral, in my opinion. I'll probably have to use more bias from these. And then this one, I'm bearish, breaker, probably up. It all depends, you know, if we come and rebalance back into this, redeliver into this, and then respect these two PDA rates and we go higher and disrespect the SIBI that's forming and the bearish breaker, then I'm bullish. So yeah, that's pretty much really it. Now we're gonna go to crypto. I think I'm gonna go to the other markets here. Where's it at? AUD USD. So I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright. So I'm going to the monthly chart. Monthly, internal, external, weekly. What do we have? Just chop. Nothing but chop. That's kind of why I don't even have these markets in here, because they just look completely horrible, in my opinion. And then we have this sell side imbalance. What I've noticed is if a PD array or a market doesn't have like a fair value gap, I just don't trade it. I've noticed, you know, whenever I trade breakers or order blocks and we don't have fair value gaps in that price leg, it usually ends up in a low probability market condition. But suppose we're trading where's it at? Right here. Suppose we have like, you know, internal swapped and we have a fair value gap form, we make that fair value gap inverse and we have the breaker. We usually never come back down. Sometimes we will, then we go higher. But majority of the time, what I don't like trading is if we have some form of internal, and then we swept it, and then eventually we don't have a fair value up inside of that price leg, we just start chopping around and we don't do anything. Opposed for this one, you know, we continue higher and we go higher. That's kind of why I don't like trading that one. And I have like multiple examples, and that's kind of why I lost a lot this month, is because I was trying to trade when the conditions weren't the best, and you know, price legs that aren't high probability for sure. So on the 4 hour, last time I looked at this was what, March 3rd, last week. All right, so yeah, low probability, but again, I'll just give you my insight. So we swept, not really a sweep yet until we make that fair value gap inverse right here, the one I'm showing you guys right here. Then that would mean dollar would have to be bearish, but I don't see dollar being bearish. That's the thing, especially with what we're having right now. Maybe a small major pullback, and then we go higher for dollar. But this one, I don't know, man. This one has been weaker a lot, so I guess you can expect some higher prices for this one, I guess. EU dropped a lot. This one didn't really even drop that much. It's been more inside of that range, near equilibrium on that monthly. So I'm just gonna look at it. So yeah, it's been like near equilibrium. On the weeklies, I don't think it's ever been at equilibrium for the weekly. Maybe like once or twice. Once. So yeah, it's been very low probability. Again, I don't know. When did I mark this out? I don't even know. So again, we had a breaking market structure for like this is like your 22 model, I guess. But we never really swept any liquidity. We just redelivered into these inefficiencies, and then we went up higher. We had buy side up here, and then you just went and target that, I guess, and you got your little W. of a trade. What is this right here? Where is that? 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hours. So we swept sell side. We had that sell side imbalance. Wanted to make an inverse. I mean, eventually, usually, we did. As of right now, the target would probably have to be this up here. It's buy side liquidity as of right now. Can't really expect too much from the market, especially with how it's moving. Especially these ones. But since it's about to be Q2, you can expect something nice. There's sell side here on the monthly. I was about to take it out. Nothing too bad. Buy side liquidity on the monthly here too, so nothing too bad here. I don't see any PD arrays except for this one right here. Maybe looks like you got inversed already, so that is not a good sign for AUD USD, since this is like its partner in crime. So yeah, you can see that doesn't look too good, huh? And then the weekly time frame, order block right here. You can see we've probably hit mean threshold already. So yeah, we hit mean threshold. Gonna want to see if we can retrace back up into this now. And then on the 4 hour time frame, I don't know if this is a daily time frame, don't have anything, but we have this right here. Again, same thing with this one, really just a sweep, and then eventually fair value gap. I want to see if we disrespect that fair value gap. If then we do, then targeting this buy side to form it as a breaker, and then eventually using the projections to go and target up here, and maybe the sell side imbalance. So yeah, not really even focused on that one either though. This one, oh my goodness, is horrible. It's that weekly PD array, I bet. Yeah, that weekly mean threshold, we're just finally we got above, and now we're using it as an inverse, which is cool. But this is the market conditions I was trading for NQ, bro, basically in a lower time frame. This is what I was trading and getting chopped up in. Like, I was getting so chopped up, I was losing, I was getting stopped out here and there. It's horrible price action, just not the best. USD Swissy, let's see what Swissy's got for me. I'm not gonna lie, I probably never trade this right here for the rest of the year. Buy side. It's your buy side target. Weekly, what do we got on the weekly here? Chop. Nothing but a fair value up here, and then that's really it. Another fair value up right there. Daily time frame. Buy side. Order block pushing us higher. Cool. USD JPY order block on the weekly. I don't think we ever met it. Should retracement leg swing, hit it, and came back down. I want to see if we can continue higher now. This is your V shape, your balance price range. See if we can get above, never come back down and go higher. That's really it. Depending on how we react to the highs, if we do sweep them or break them. GJ, one of the coolest markets right now out there. 3 month chart, I bet. Yep. Buy side. Let's see if we can meet that. Weekly time frame. We don't really have anything here too nice except for this 2 down close candles right here. Push us higher. Daily time frame. Buy side imbalance. Not really having speed, so the market doesn't look too probable. Again, we have a high up here. We didn't really continue higher after with the overlapping array, so not really too high probability over there for that market. So I'm gonna take a little break, but we're gonna go to crypto. I'm gonna start off on the monthly for Bitcoin. I'm gonna give you guys my insight on what I'm expecting for the crypto market right here. So let me just get a sip of water, check some little text I got right now. So nonetheless, I do see bull run going higher for sure. The halving is like, let me check real quick. I think it's in like 25, 26, 24 days. I'm not too sure. Let's see, Bitcoin. When is the halving? Let me see if you can tell me. 17 days. God damn, that's quick. I thought it was like in 20 days. I am tripping. Let's see what she was saying. But yeah, nah, man, the market's been really good for crypto, as opposed to the indices like Forex. Forex has been a little bit better. Indices have just been a little bit more choppy recently, which is totally normal, for sure. So, AM trades took that good trade this morning. What was this? London? Took it London, right? He looked at the order block. Hit the order block. Was respecting. He took it for the order block. On the 1H. That is crazy, bro. Bro really took that. It's a clean setup. The cleanest one of the cleanest setups I've seen. AM Trades, go follow him, guys, on IG. Did I move that? Oh yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. See the price point. We're at 65K right now. We have basically made this not a sweep, but a break-in market structure, in my opinion. This right here is gonna have to be a bullish breaker for Bitcoin, since we did close above it now. So this is your monthly bullish breaker, and I know it's kind of a big breaker, I won't lie, but it's all because you swept and then eventually you went up higher. Simple as that, you know. And then my projections, I'm about to probably use this right here. I'm not gonna lie, you probably won't even reach the 2. Probably reach like the 1. So let me go use OTE real quick. OTE, like a 1. That wouldn't be too bad, honestly, in my opinion. If we go higher, 0.5, 89, 1, 109. I can see Bitcoin going higher for sure, probably to that mark, probably 80, 90 mark. I'm not too sure about the hundreds, but I mean, it can possibly happen if we're strongly bullish. It might not happen like in a year, maybe probably 2 or a couple of years. Again, we have a fair value up here though, so let me mark it out real quick on the rectangle here. We have not a breaker block, but this right here, also on the weekly. We have a weekly buy side imbalance. You can probably see us coming down lower. Actually, let me draw out the lines. I feel like we already have enough lines. That's the thing. Let's see all those. Let's draw out the lines, anyways. For sure. Alright, I think that's good. So we have a buy side imbalance, sell side right here. This would have to be an intermediate term low, but it never really balanced back into it. So not really my worry, honestly. Not too worried about it. It's your previous month high objective. So I would want to see us continue lower, honestly. Let's see the daily. So daily time frame. Why is the weekly PDA gone? Oh, I deleted it. That's why. Oh my goodness. Let's make these blue. There, so we know. Color coordination. Alright, so we have that daily PDA right here. We redelivered into it. That would have to be your intermediate term low. If we do come down and we sweep this, I think we're just gonna go strong bull up. A lot of people are saying buy the dip, buy this, buy that. You gotta wait, bro. I think it's gonna continue lower to take out that south side and redeliver it or deliver into that weekly PDA rate. I think we still got a lot more room to the downside, and a lot of people aren't gonna be happy unless this right here gets held. This mean threshold of this order block. So you're gonna have hope. Hold on, you're gonna have a little bit of hope for the people that are buying the dip right now. If this does hold, if this doesn't hold, then eventually you're screwed. But it looks like it is kind of holding. It goes to the 1 hour. The 1 hour. 1 hour would dictate a lot. Actually, the 4 hour. So yeah, really, honestly, don't really have much. Honestly, this sell side swept, redelivered into this right here. Have a big sell side imbalance there with another one up here. Relative wise, I'll really just wait for this daily PDA rate to see. I guess tomorrow would have to be a lot more of a area where price would dictate, if we're gonna go higher or lower, especially on the daily PDA rate. Because on the daily, if we open up, we go higher, and then we come back down, we disrespect this and we make a civvy, then I'm gonna be looking to see the sell side swept and then redeliver into this, and then eventually watching to see if that gets inverse to continue higher, or if not, continue lower to go target some form of more sell side down here. I think that's really it. I can't really say anything else. The lower time frames, they're not really saying much right now, honestly. We're just building up low resistance. We're just inside, bouncing back and forth, really. So yeah, in the 1 hour, we don't really have anything If we do close above this, then that's a good indication. And then I would want to see all this right here get closed above. Disrespect this right here, this little PD array, and then go to the upside. Hopefully, you know, make this inverse if we do want to continue higher. That's really it. You know, I can't really say anything else. Just inside of this range, whenever you're inside it, bro, this is the hardest part for me. Whenever I'm inside something like this and I try to trade it, especially in the lower time frames, like I get wrecked a lot. But what I realize whenever we're inside a range like this, equilibrium is probably like your best friend, honestly. You just wait for equilibrium to get disrespected or respected, and wait for a clear PD array to form around equilibrium, and then you target the little external levels that are like around the quadrants. So yeah, that's usually what I found best. Let's go to ETH. I probably won't do every crypto, I'm not gonna lie. I probably just do the main ones that I'm looking at. So we have this order block on the monthly. We're still yet to get near it. We have a monthly PD array here. I think if we retrace into this full bull run, in my opinion, for ETH right here, if we come back into this and then once we go higher, I think we'll target this right here, since we already did probably made this a breaking market structure. So that is key, bro. That is key. This is key, bro. It's key. This is what your inverse array right here, inverse order block. So anything inside of this right here with this is going to be strong confluence to go higher, which is likely to happen. We have a sell sign of balance on the weekly time frame. I wouldn't consider that. Again, these weekly PD arrays are not stronger than the monthly PD arrays. You have to understand the monthly, the higher the time frame, the more volume they have, so they're able to dictate where the market is truly trying to go. Just sweeping that. This would have to be a buy side target up here for sure. These are weekly candles, bro. These candles take a while to print, I'm not gonna lie. So might take a couple weeks, maybe a couple other weeks, and who knows, man, who knows. Again, this one is way below down here, so to me that's a key sign. We're gonna probably go and try to take this out for the monthly and then continue higher. But again, as soon as we reach this area, I'm gonna be watching to see, you know, if we can form the sell sign balance, and then we should reach back up into it, and then see, you know, if we want to go drop lower or if we want to make it inverse, and then we should retrace into it and then go higher. If not, you know, make another sell sign balance and go lower, targeting more sell side, forming a bullish breaker, and then go higher. You know, these scenarios can all happen. So you gotta be very very nimble, I guess. Like, see what's actually gonna happen. Just can't be forcing your bias on the market. You know, you gotta see what the market's giving you and work with what the market's giving you. So yeah, again, sell sign balance. We reach back up into it. Pretty swept this right here. We don't have any PD arrays except for the hourly doesn't have anything either, so I wouldn't even want to watch the hourly. Again, if we don't have like a fair value gap inside of a price leg, those to me are usually low probability price legs. I'm not even gonna lie to you, they're just low probability. They don't offer anything really. They don't offer inefficiency. They're just redelivering into like order blocks, blah blah blah, and you're chopping around. Those aren't gonna be high confluence. You know, rather wait for a higher time from PD array with a fair value gap. Let's get rid of that. Alright, we hit the rejection block on this one. We have a inversion fair value gap on the monthly. Since we don't have one formed yet, I'll just use this one. This is going to be your inefficiency for right now. Probably until next month we form one. So that's probably when I'll be watching it for sure. So yeah, until we form one. Even if we do, probably won't. Buy side swept, not really swept, it was a market structure shift, and then we have another inverse, but then we have one right here. So I'd rather just use this one since we have yet to redeliver into it. So yeah, boom. Weekly PD array, fair value gap, rejection block met. Alright, I'm gonna take off all these daily PD arrays because they're not as high confluence as a weekly. I want to keep the charts clean again too. So I don't think we have a fair value gap here? Small fair value gap there. I'm gonna have it there for sure. So I'm gonna have it marked out, and we're just gonna drop and see to the 4 hour. I don't know actually. 4 hour. This one looks a lot more strong than the other ones for sure. Since we do have a daily PD array, that's a buy side balance. But it all depends. You know, if we close below here, then I'm gonna start to see, you know, if we want to continue lower and make this inverse, reach for the weekly PDRA. So yeah. XRP. Bro, this one has, I'm not gonna lie, it's been dog shit. Straight dog shit. This market has been straight dog shit. I think these are gonna be the only ones. Probably I'm gonna go over AVAX, probably 2C section, and then some AI coins. Probably GPU. Where's GPU? GPU. I was looking at this other one. Hold on. This other crypto coin. It was a meme coin. It was I don't know what it was called. I forgot. I was looking at it on Instagram from some guy. This one is just it's been sloppy. I don't even want to go to the other time frames, but I'll go for y'all. Weekly PDRA. I'll take this off the monthly time frame. Just been back and forth, honestly. When was that? It was this right here. It was right here. I remember a lot of people were buying this right here. Just how much of a percent is this? This shit is crazy. 100%. It's 10x. That's crazy. I won't even lie. That's crazy, chat. That's crazy. That is crazy. Weekly change in the state of delivery. Again, I'm still a little bit bullish, but as we disrespected this, doesn't really have my high hopes anymore since we swept buy side and we just back and forth. Honestly, probably like to see if I really got form, make it inverse and go higher. No, not that. BNB coin, strong, bullish. I'm not really focused on that. I'm focused on, bro, this is crazy. Tron or Ton, bro, I swear I should have, would have. I took a trade and then I lost on it, and then eventually I just stopped looking at it. I'll show you guys my trade though. So monthly, weekly buy side balance here, another one right here, but I'll prefer to see this one since we are a little bit more bullish. Probably up on the daily. So I'm gonna show you guys my trade here. Took this trade right around here. Right here, so right here, sweep, fair value gap, and then break a block. Form this. Took this right here, stop right here, target up here, L, right there. So yeah. And then I was like, alright, hold on, let me stop looking at this shit. It's not market. It's not moving good. Daily PDRA got disrespected. We swept also the previous day low from that day, and then we just didn't want to move any lower. So I was like, alright, yeah, F that. I'm not gonna move this market. And then this one right here formed. This one here PDRA sweep. Not really a fair value gap though. That's the thing. That's what I don't like. Small fair value gap. Another breakaway gap. Then we went up higher. That should have been my key right here. Fair value gap, breakaway gap. But yeah, went up higher. How much of a percent is this to the target? Suppose we got in right there. 29%. That's not bad, honestly. It's not bad. So yeah, ADA, AVAX. AVAX has been one I'm watching for sure. Go to the monthly. Monthly, we didn't make this inverse, which I would have wanted to. Weekly, monthly, we have that monthly PDRA, the order block. Weekly PDRA, I want to see if we hold this right here. This is a strong confluence to me. If we don't hold this, then I'm going to be a little bit more skeptical, honestly, since it is inside of the monthly PDRA and we have to push out to continue to make it that monthly inversion. Buy some liquidity on the daily. God damn, I stretched this shit out. Check all this out. Alright, so we have buy sides, market structure shift, fair value gap. Again, I'm going to be focusing more on the weekly. So daily, we still yet to move as much as I would like, honestly. So yeah, pretty much really it's buy side target. I would wait for a daily PDRA to form like a sell side imbalance here, and then eventually I'll start looking for a bias to dictate where we're gonna go. Again, on the 4 hour, let me take this out. 4 hour time frame, we have a sell side imbalance. Again, if we make this inverse, I'll still be a little bit more skeptical. Cause I guess hourly, I don't know, actually I'll be 50-50, but I'll still see higher prices for sure. This one ruined my expectations too. Order block on the weekly, sell side swept. I was looking for higher prices for sure, but it's been chop fest honestly on the daily. Let's zoom out for a little bit on the daily. Don't really have anything. We have a change in the state of delivery that form. So form a sell side imbalance, we make this inverse, then we go higher, then I'll eventually be like, alright, well, yeah, this one's bullish. But if we disrespect, if we respect, then we continue lower, targeting sell side. Where's C? So this one was one I was watching too. That could have been a clear trade idea. Changing instead of delivery, Sibi. As soon as we had this right here, I was looking to go long and went up. clear as day. This one's beautiful. It's beautiful. Didn't take it though because again, I just didn't. I don't want the crypto bag right now, bro. I'm just scared. I'm too scared. I don't get the crypto bag to get into crypto right now. I need the bag from the prop firms. But the cycle, I think the bull run's gonna continue probably to the end of this year. Right now, it's just back and forth from meme coins to just meme coins, I guess, and then AI right now, I guess. Let's see. Everything's dropping, honestly. I think Doge was the only one that was going up. Where's Doge? Doge is still bullish in my opinion. Pepe, Chop, Floki, Myro, everything's chopping. Myro made an inverse. That's not good at all. I think we're bearish on this one for sure. If we close below, of course, big time. Dropping Whiff has been strongly bullish. I'm not even gonna lie. See if you have a 4-hour PDA right here. So you have an order block right here. Holding us to go higher, I think, and then we're still having Sibi with a bearish order block right here. I'm gonna want to see, if we continue. FTM is one I've been low-key looking at. It's low-key one I invested in. I'm not even gonna lie, but just a spot though. So I think we got so much room to the upside on this one. Say I bought up here, it's still 100, 200% right there. So this one I am gonna hold it. It's a spot though, not too big. Under 100 for sure, but eventually I'll plan on adding once after, like, probably if we continue dropping, I'll probably add more to FTM or Phantom. I think Phantom's really good. Just it's a good market to hold your. I think it's at L2, and just one that has a really good just market condition in my opinion. It was either Phantom or where's Fetch AI. Then I'm skipping it, right. Fetch AI. Fetch AI is really good too. With I think we're gonna continue because the AI right now, just AI narrative is crazy. Order block. We have an order block, daily PDA array, about to get disrespected. We're gonna form a Sibi. I'm gonna want to see us sweep south side and then eventually go higher. That's really it. Well, crypto, you can't really expect everything, like your PDA arrays to get respected or not. Let's go to GPU. GPU is crazy, bro. Look at that. This is 120. God damn, bro. Like, this Solana meme coins are going crazy. This is more AI coins, fitting in with the narrative, but I think Solana meme coins are just crazy, bro. Oasis is going down. Paula's going down. I need to focus more on crypto. That's my main objective for this. After finishing my what's up? Sup. That was my main objective after focusing on the commonplace book. Now we got it done. I'm gonna do more research into it. Airdropping. So yeah, let's go to these lower time frames down. Let's start tape reading. I'll tape read with you guys. Hold on. Monday. All right, ladies and gents, I'm back. Let's start tape reading. All right, I had to take a little break. Honestly, this one took a little longer. Reading chat, pop out chat, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna read it. Yeah, we're just gonna be looking at chat. So if you have any questions, make sure you drop them. If you have anything in the mind, make sure you drop it. I'm gonna be looking at chat, reading chat. Even I'm gonna tape read until the session is over, to like New York closes. So I'm gonna tape read for a couple of hours. Probably tomorrow too, honestly. So I've been meaning to. I'm not gonna lie, I've just been wanting to honestly stream it because I've been slacking. I've been slacking for sure. So 4 hour, I think we're bearish again. We're just continuing bearish. Which market shot? I think we just do these. These look highly probable though. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like these are just gonna be key. I feel like New York just makes it top out. You can see New York just London close topped it out. Session's over with. These though, hold on, bro. London close, bottom out. We're still going, you know what I'm saying? See if we have any PD areas. First, I'm gonna mark out time elements. That's the first thing I usually do whenever I'm starting the trading day. Usually go to my commonplace book. I'm like, all right, hold on. Let me go to my time elements, session cycles for quarterly theory. You can mark those out, but I usually, where's my other one? Macros right here. So 1310, 1340, 1310 right here. It's a little Mackie, and then 1340 right there. And then eventually, what is the other one? 1450, 1510, 1450, 1510, 14. Oh, that's all over here. I usually like doing 1350. Where's it at? 1350. 1410 right there. And then I'll do quarterly theory, QT cycles. Bro, any tips for a beginner on how to start trading? Honestly, bro, like if you're a beginner, just go watch the basics. Watch the basics, demo trade, do all the things you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Work on your psychology. I think that's a lot of things a lot of people don't work on when they're beginning. Is they don't work on the psychology, but you need to work on the psychology. You need to work on the mental game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been reading a lot of books on that, and it's true, man, you know? A lot of people just talk about technicals and all that other stuff, but once you get the technicals down, it's really just your edge. Your edge is defined, refined. You have it all good, you know what I'm saying? Then it comes to, like, you know, the more of the psychological aspect. But like in the beginning, you want to study, you want to research, you want to find everything that's, you know, as, you know, data. You want to collect as much data as possible. You want to make sure you're trading the live markets, demo trading. You can't just be backtesting 24/7. I think backtesting is good at first. Whenever you're trying to find a strategy that's profitable and like really like, you know, you're trying to like you're trying to find like a strategy that really resonates with you, and like you want to have your eye gravitating towards it like 24/7 when you're watching the market. So I think it's good to like get used to a strategy, but there comes a certain point where you have to like really demo trade and like trade in the live markets using it, because you can't just be looking at charts that are already printed and expecting them to be the same, you know. So then demo trading too, you know, demo trading not having really attachment to the money or the account balance or the P&L. And yeah, that's really it, you know, like just focusing on your model after you have it defined, really, and that's pretty much really it. After you got all that down, you know what I'm saying, you just got to really put in the work, show up daily, collect data, put in your journal, and then that's really it, you know. I don't think, what else am I missing? Like for a beginner, you got to watch the basics. Like if you don't even know how the candle starts, like candle prints, I mean, like what the difference between markets are and like what they do in their functions, then I guess you got to go research that first. I think that's like your first actual thing you got to do, and then you start focusing on trading. Find your model too, like find your model. Oh, don't switch strategies too. I think a lot of people that's what I used to do a lot. Used to switch a lot of strategies, strategy hop. What else? Strategy hopping. What else? I think that's really it. Over trading. Those are things that you really can fix though. Those are things you can fix by yourself. Just after you collect the data, you find what makes you overtrade, why you're overtrading. But like strategy hopping, that's something you really got to think about. You know, like, is the strategy really resonating with you? And like that's something I'm not gonna lie, I did in the beginning of this year. I strategy hopped. Not really strategy hopped. Not from like ICT to like SMC or supply and demand. It was like, man, do I really want to continue using only one model, or should I add more? You know, from ICT. So that was really, I want to say it was a strategy drop, just adding more to my arsenal. Like quarterly theory, that's another thing with the time limits here. I was like, man, should I add it? Like once you start adding things, you gotta really apply them and see how they work, I guess. It's not really strategy hopping, I guess. I don't know, is it? I want to say strategy. Strategy hopping is like when you're trading SMC and then you go to supply and demand, you go to support, then you go to Elliott Wave, and then you go to here, and then you go to there, and then you go over here, MACD, and you go over RSI, EMA, whatever. You stick to one trading style, or certain couple of concepts. SMC could be supply and demand, could be support, resistance, could be whatever. Can I start with TJR and then hop into ICT after that? It's a good plan. I think that is. I think, that's what a lot of people usually do. Something I did was started with TJR. Because ICT, bro, I did not understand him at first. I didn't, bro, he was just blabbing about things I didn't even understand. Like, it was just so complicated at first. I remember I watched one video. I was like, what the is he saying, bro? Like, what is he talking about? He's talking about sell-side liquidity been swept, and over here we look for a market structure shift and institutional order flows, switching, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what the, bro? I didn't understand anything. I was like, what the, bro? Like, get me out of this. I need something more simple. And then TGR started making videos about it. He said, this is a liquidity sweep right here. This is what a liquidity sweep is, blah, blah, blah. This is OG days, when he had 1K in his little apartment with Boogie, doing his little daily vlogs, and then he'll go to the charts. But yeah, no, I think TGR is really good at simplifying it. And then eventually, once you get the basics, you understand the basics, you want to go more advanced, you go to ICT. ICT, really the only thing is complicated, his way of defining these terms. I feel like he adds too much, bro. He adds too much to these terms, bro. They just way too much. He can make it simple, but he just chooses to make it complicated. I guess because he wants to be unique. He doesn't want other people to just replicate what he's talking about. He wants to make it his own language, I guess, so you can't replicate it. But I guess that's cool. I don't know. But after a while, you start watching him. A lot of his playlists repeat. I watched every playlist except for the charter, because I was recently, I think, what was it? It was recently January, I think he released it. I don't know. I think it was January or December. But by then I was already done watching. I stopped watching him in November when the 23 finished. And yeah, I never watched him ever since. I made a syllabus. I think that's a lot of things. That's something a lot of people need to do. You need to make a syllabus or a commonplace book of the notes that you have so you can review them. Because whenever you have them all scattered all over, you have 23 mentorship here, these tips about inverse, and then this, breaker, and then you have this right here over time elements. You need to just put it all into one area and have it in a certain document or a certain Notion page where you have every single concept or every single section into one page, and you have it all structured and you review that only. Because I was wasting so much time going over the 23 and then going over the 22 and then going over the core content. It was a lot of time wasting, in my opinion, and it just wasn't optimized. So if you have a lot of notes, I think just putting them into one and reviewing that is better overall, and I wrote it down, having it right next to me. I'm able to review it, I review it every day, and helps me keep my mind sharp about what I should be reviewing, what I should be looking at, what concepts, why, and all that. I think, I just finished it last week, so I can't tell you the results yet, probably gotta wait a couple months, see how it, treats me. Then I have my models, I have my primes, I have all that in there, so yeah. Is there any more questions? Appreciate you, mate. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, no. If you got any more questions, bro, I'm willing to answer them right now. I'm waiting for this to open, for New York PM session to open up for the indices. I'm gonna go to ES. Doesn't really look too favorable, honestly, to me. I just don't like how it just I don't know. It just looks really bad. This market price action versus this one right here. You can just tell, which one's better. These candles look like they have no volume, I just don't like that. I prefer DJ and NQ right now because of the volume and the candles they have. Just clear, clean price action, bro. The other one's just been dog water. $13.10, $13.40, and then $13.50, $14.10. Focus on time, guys. Time is very important. You want to use these things, you know, these concepts here. We can see pretty much this one's relative go lows. Clearly, we're gonna go and sweep them, and then eventually we might go higher and take out the buy side from New York AM. I think this is clear, you know. What do we have here? Sell side imbalance. Clear as day. NQ, what does NQ have? That up there. So okay, I was watching NQ the whole time. So NQ, you can see NQ is a lot more up and is like a lot more strong. I scratched my leg, I'm not even gonna lie. I was outside. Shit hurt. Damn, shit hurt. Shit did hurt, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, got a little blood on it. Little bloody. So I think we are inside of that macro still. That's something I'm watching right now, you know, to see if we can get clean price action from the 1310, 1340 macro. As soon as New York PM session starts, that's when the market is going to start moving. Again, I don't plan on trading right now. I just plan on, you know, tape reading, sitting on my hands. If I was to trade, you would be able to see, you know, from right here, my funding pips will be opening. I'll be opening the market. I'll be on my other screen over here, just instead of being in here. But, you know, just there's no point in trading right now. I'm waiting till NFP. Till NFP comes out, then I'll take a trade. I don't know if you can you hear the lo-fi? Do I need to turn it up more? Lo-fi music. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like it's silent. It always is silent. Let's turn it up a little bit for y'all, so y'all can hear it. And cause I feel like my voice is loud and it's just going over it. Trying to make it, you know, nice, peaceful. All right, so we're going to hit the sell side imbalance right here, and you can see we're tapping and we're dropping. What I would prefer us to do right now, I need to add that little arrow thing, this right here. I would prefer us to go drop, hit this right here, form a sell side imbalance, going down, making that inverse, not even retracing back into it, just going higher. Dragging all this up here. All right, let me take this out right there. So that's what I prefer, but if not, you know, if it doesn't happen, it's cool. It's cool. We can get above, make it inverse, go up here, make it this order block, a bullish order block, since these are all down close candles. So that's really it, you know. Can't force my hand on the market. Can't force my will. So yeah, I'm an order block here. 2 up close candles here, 4 NQ. You know, I'm gonna watch and see if we can. I would prefer us to continue lower. This one has been extremely stronger than the other ones. ES2, Dow Jones has been a lot weaker recently, I guess, because it has been a lot stronger. It did take out the buy side too, though. Same thing with ES though. So I guess we can zoom out here. So this one already did sweep buy side, right? I mean sell side. Swept what? No, it didn't, right? No, it didn't. Let's see. What do we have up here? Sell side imbalance on the 15. That would be a key confluence here. We're gonna mark this out real quick, and then I'm gonna mark out the buy side liquidity. Mark out the buy side up here that we have right here. So just in case we go higher, and then eventually we start rallying up, this is what I'm gonna be watching to see if we can target that for sure. So. And then, yeah, I want to see a sweep. But if we continue lower, make that inverse, then that's cool. This one has the sell side imbalance up here, too. Right here. So I'm going to mark that out. I'll make it a different color, though, because I just don't feel like it should be the same color. Or not red, actually. I just don't like having it red as of recently. 5 minute. Not really too much in the 5, except for this Friday up. So I think that's really it. I'll prefer to watch Dow right now than anything. Will watching TJR can help me grab the basics and be profitable? I mean, I can't really tell you that, because if you don't, like, it all depends on how much effort you put in. Being profitable, grabbing the basics, I think, you know, that comes down to risk management, you know, how how much you risk, how much you're willing to risk, your trading conditions, the market conditions, you know, all these other things that play a factor into that. It will be a lot more, you know, difficult to, I mean, the answer, it's a 50-50 really, honestly. I mean, I've seen people do it, you know. TJR did it, you know, he grabbed the basics basically, and he's profitable now. If he can do it, that means anybody else can do it. It's really just trading experience and That's really it. You know, that differential that it makes. You know, it's training experience, how much market experience you have. This music is too loud. Let me turn it down. Right around there. It's really just market experience. You know, how much screen time you have. That's kind of why I do this. More screen time. But yeah, I've seen people do it. You know, a lot of people back then when I was watching TikTok, you know, a lot of people were just trading the basics and they were being profitable. You know, so it just really comes down to that. You know, how much market experience you have, your data you're collecting. You know, if you're reviewing it, seeing where you can fix upon your mistakes, and then, oh, what you got a message from Funding Pips? What is this? Funding Pips. You are eligible for platform switching, as you know, Funding Pips is migrated from MT5 trading platform to Watch Trader trading platform. You're aware at the time of the migration, we did have multiple platforms to choose from. As of now, we have multiple trading platforms such as Match Trader, C Trader, TraderLog. We are excited to let you know that Funding Pips, as promised, effective immediately will allow the switch between platforms for the following evaluations. The evaluations that were migrated from MT5 to Match Trader and the master accounts evaluations are purchased to Last C Trader. We are pleased to let you know that we can switch platforms now online, visible on the dashboard account number. If you want to switch, you can request using your account dashboard. Important note, kindly note that this feature is visible only for the evaluations that are eligible according to the criteria mentioned above. You can request it to your dashboard Sunday, April 7th. Wow. I'm gonna keep using Match Trader though. It just doesn't matter to me. Back to what I was saying though. It's really just market experience. That's really it. That make the difference. You know, you can't expect to be profitable if you've been barely trading for like a month. In that trading for 1 month and you're, you know, say you win, you have more wins than losses. That does not make you profitable. You have to have I think TGR said it, you know, he was saying it back then. He said you have to have 6 months of profitability. That will determine, you know, if you're profitable or not. So, you know, it's going to take you a while and you're going to have to collect data, a lot of data. Then that would determine, you know, if you're going to be profitable and successful and what you need to refine, what you need to work on. That's really it, you know. For me, I'm still in that phase, you know, like I'm break even right now, honestly. And then, you know, probably if this quarter is good, last quarter, you know, I was profitable. The quarter before that, I was unprofitable. So, you know, it really just depends, you know. I'm break even right now, you know, I can't really say anything. And then, what else? Just collecting data, you know, tape reading. I think screen time is very important. I think Trader Day I was in his live yesterday. He was talking about it on IG. He was talking about how, you know, you need to have at least 10,000 hours of screen time in the chart. 10,000 hours of just watching candles print, bro. He said, you know, watching the chart here and there, you know, coming in and just like looking at the chart from time to time, you know, on like a higher time frame premise, you know, that isn't tape reading. He said, you know, you got to sit down and watch these 1 minute candles print and have a bias and, you know, like try to go and see where the market is trying to go, you know. And he said you need at least 10,000 hours of that. And I was like, God damn. That's what he said. He said you need 10,000 hours of that. He said if you want to be profitable, if you want to be the best trader, you have to have 10,000 hours of screen time. He said any skill you want to do, any skill, you need 10,000 hours of it. Say basketball, you need 10,000 hours of basketball, shooting free throws, shooting basketballs. And then he's like, you need 10,000 hours of football too. You want to be kicking the ball, playing scrimmages, you need 10,000 hours. Something along the lines of like that. I'm not too sure. I was like falling asleep watching it, but yeah, he said all I know is he said you need 10,000 hours of screen time of watching the actual candles print. You can't just be coming in here and checking up on it, screenshot, going, doing your own thing, blah, 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 come back. This is what happened, blah, 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 screenshot. All right, I predicted this, blah, blah, blah. You need to watch the candles print. Because when you're in trade, I'm like when I'm in trades, bro, and like they make me nervous, I go do something else. I go take a shower, I go for a run, I go do something else. I go walk my dog, I don't know. Because I don't want to see the chart, and usually that leads to what? What is that telling me? That is telling me I'm uncertain. What does that mean? That means I don't watch the charts enough. That means I'm not, when I'm in trades, I don't watch the charts enough. Because I choose to go away from it because I'm fearful. Oh, what if the trade stops me out? Or what if the trade doesn't do this, Or I need to submit to the time, but I don't have patience, I'd rather go not watch the chart and do something else. That's completely normal, Alright, so hold on. We might make this inverse right now. So, yeah. I feel like the macros better come to an end right now. What are we on? 36. Going to NQ. NQ is just chopping. So yeah, NQ. Again, when the market's like this is what I usually wanted to trade, or usually what I'll trade. And I'll be like, oh my god, why am I trading this when I review now? Like when I'm reviewing it from like last week, I was like, why am I trading this? Or like from 2 weeks ago, why did I trade this? Why did I lose? Why am I even inside of this? Let's go look at equilibrium. It's equilibrium right now. We need to see something move out of that. But yeah, no, I'll be so frustrated with myself. Like, why didn't you just trade this market? This market looked clean. And I'm like, maybe because I like NQ. Maybe because I'm a silly boy. But yeah. We need to see this. Didn't get inverse. I'm still not yet to be bullish. Even then, we have to make this because this is out of an order block, bullish order block. I mean, it's inside of a fairly up. If we make this order block happen, then I'm bullish. Not if we make this inverse yet. So yeah, I'm just gonna be tape reading, watching the charts with y'all. I feel like this is beneficial, even if no one's in my stream, bro. I do not care. Even if no one watches my stream, even if I get no views, I'm doing this for myself, so I can review it later on. Probably it can be tomorrow, it can be next week, it can be next month. Doesn't matter. I've been uploading a lot recently too. I'm not even gonna lie. How much of it is uploaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. So tomorrow's gonna be, what is tomorrow? The 3rd. So that's gonna be 5 and 6, 7, and 8. I'm gonna have 8 videos. April 5th is when the next. April 3rd and then April 5th. So yeah. And these are all planned too. I've been expecting to upload these because these are old videos. So yeah, it's like they're old videos that I've been having for a while. I'm not even gonna lie. I just needed to have them uploaded. Yo, what's up, Chino? Haven't seen Chino in a while, man. Haven't seen you. Yeah, I haven't been on the Discord since you left, bro. It's been dry. It's been talking to 2C. But that's the thing about the Discord. There's only It's only me, Shino, or Roxy, Shino, and 2C that really just talk. No one else. It's completely dry. I'm not gonna lie. But I think that's totally normal. I think that's good actually. It's more like a private chat, really. So. It doesn't bother me, I think it's, yeah, I had to take a break. Yeah, I had to take a break because of my exams and applications for uni. I'd like to hear that. I thought you were already in uni, bro. Am I tripping? Or am I bugging? Maybe I am. I thought you were already in college. Let's see what we can do here. That's the lead. You can see that's the lead. Hi, what's up, H Trader? What's up? We're just chopping now. Let's go look at NQ. NQ is back and forth. This is what I mean. I don't want to trade this one. Never trade that. Well, why did I take equilibrium? Equilibrium got. There we go. We got the manipulation. Now we're just going to wait and see. If we get a change in the state of delivery, make this order block inverse and go higher. But probably not. Probably not going to happen. Probably not. Market conditions don't look good. I want to see a sweep this low. It's in what? It's in the Q4, so I guess you can expect this to happen. So we are in Q1 for the PM session. No, we're in Q2 now, so I want to see manipulation. See if we can get that, honestly. That wouldn't be bad, honestly. I would prefer that. And then see an inversion for value gap. Inversion for value gap to form. And yeah, that's really it, honestly. Got back to see the whole TFT and SFT situation and already miss not having bother with all this stuff. Bro, yes, you missed. You came back at the right time, honestly. TFT, Angelo, what was it again? Eastern Technologies, bro, that's what it was. And then SFT, and there was Swaggy C's Pro Firm, I think, too, that you got shut down. So there's a lot of mess right now, honestly, that's going on. But bro. I think a lot of people though, like they've been predicting this because of the spreads. You know, TFT's been having bad spreads, bro. And I didn't see this for SFT though. SFT though, I thought Paladin and Omar and Riz, I thought they had it on lock, but I guess not. So it was because of the insider, the person that was running all the systems of basically, literally 7 of my challenges gone just like that low. I mean, if they come back, that's what they said. They're gonna come back and be back. All right, hold on, guys. I'm gonna take a little break. What I want though is an inversion for leg up. Let me type it in the chart. All right, guys. All right, hold on. We're getting what I wanted, and I just came back. Perfect. We're going higher now for sure. We're going higher. I don't know where we're gonna go reach. Probably up here. We're gonna reach this right here, or maybe this intermediate from high. And yeah, boom. What am I saying? We got it. We got it up there, baby. Now we just need to continue. Make this a break a block, and then yeah, continue higher. Honestly, what did I say? Transpired. Now we're gonna have to wait for this macro. It's gonna kick in. It's gonna make price jump. What can I say? Called it off on stream, baby. Inversion with a breakup block to form after we sweep Q1. So yeah, I'll be right back. Right. If this happens, then it's key. You gotta wait for the breakup block. There we go. We're rebalancing back into this inefficiency, which is key. And look at that. Look at that strong delivery. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me this is not algorithmic. This is the algorithm. As ICT would say. Bro, ICT never won the Robbins Cup, bro. What is going on? Bro, I'm pissed. Let me check the stats, actually. Let me go on my phone. Bro, he was blabbing about it so much during the beginning of this year, I think. Robbins Trading Cup. World Champion Trading Cup. Where can you see the stats? Not this website. Bro, these are just websites to sign up. Standings, there we go. Ryan Michael 2024 Championship Futures 190% return. God damn. January 1st to April 1st. So only Q1, I think. This is Q1 stats. Literally 190%. Ivan Sherman 90%. Argentina, god damn. Kelly Michael Wallens 979%. Tay Sweat 58%. Jack, I don't know how to say his last name, 50%. God damn. Alex Solungi 2024 futures trading. This is one of his students. What? His student got up there, but he didn't, bro. What is going on? I'm literally done. I'm done with this, bro. Your student wins the Forex Trading Cup, but then he doesn't win the futures. Come on, bro. You gotta be like student, like master. You gotta like outperform your student. That was the guy on TFT, bro. He was literally bashing TFT. He was talking about it with Angelo and shit. I don't remember on Twitter. This is like before I deleted Twitter. He was going off, bro. He was going off on Angelo, and he's like, bro, you slipped me, and shit. He was like, I literally have video proof and evidence to other people too that you slept us. It was a bad time. I'm not even gonna lie. It's probably one of the craziest times I've seen. That's when like the red flags start to come in for TFT, bro, because if you slip in like the people you interview, bro, like you don't want them making bread, that's like, all right, hold on. You don't want customers to make bread anyways too, so you know, like these people are marketing. They're like voice correct. They're marketing for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you're like doing bad things to them, what do you expect for the customers? You're gonna do bad shit to them anyways too. Literally all the bread is gone for them, bro. Bro was spending it in the club, you know. Seeing the video, I was like, god damn. This is the Forex profit owner, bro. He's spending all this shit in the club. Alright, the macro's about to kick. I'm eating right now, but I do see us going higher. That's kind of why I moved the mic away. I might move it a little bit further too, though. I think it's good right here. We need to close above that in 2 seconds. See if we can get it. No, we're probably not gonna get it. I would watch NQ right now, but I don't know. I don't even want to look at it. It's probably like really bad. It doesn't look favorable to me. Even before, you know. I think that was always been the best. So I think this one's gonna start moving maybe for the macro. So yeah, we're starting to see strong delivery again. This is just key. I just called it out. Bro. You can re-look at the stream. I just called this shit out. And I'm not trading it for sure. I'm just waiting for it to. Damn. Hold on, wait. All right, maybe I was wrong. Maybe she's gonna drop. She's gonna go down to like the freaking moon. I'm so glad though I didn't have a prop firm challenge with them. Well, I was thinking about getting one with SFT too though, bro. I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad I just didn't get one with them. I'm so glad I haven't bought any prop firms as of this month. I'm so glad, bro. I'm like grateful for this shit, because that shit would have been drastic. I feel bad for the people that have like payouts pending and like they just close down all operations. That is literally the worst, and it's even worse if they had payouts pending with my forex funds, bro. That's even worse. That's like 2 back-to-back prop firms gone, and you're just like pending payouts. Hell no, I would be pissed, bro. I would just go to futures right then and there. I would just stop trading forex prop firms if that happened to me. For sure. I would just end it right there. End it completely. I would be gone. You'll never hear me from buying any prop firms from futures. Forex, I mean. That is drastic. So yeah. I don't think we're getting the speedy delivery as I wanted for the macro, which is very unfortunate, honestly. So just gonna watch it, I guess. The inversion probably had me with high hopes. I'm not gonna lie, but we never got to close above the breaker and that Sibi. So I'm just like, all right, hold on. I don't think we're gonna move yet. That's why you gotta wait. You gotta wait for that breaker and that overlap in Sibi. So you get closed above, then eventually you start probably seeing strong delivery going higher. Because those highs up there, dropping from that price lag to form the Q1 lows, just all low resistance, bro. And when we run, we're gonna run. I think just run like right above it, at least like 50 points, 40 points around there, from 39, 100. It's clear as day, bro. It's clear as day. I've been using like the quarterly theory lows and highs as a means of just like where sell side should be and like where it shouldn't be. And it's been key, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been like a key concept. I'm not gonna lie. I don't use it as AMDX or XAMD. I just use it as areas for sell side, especially on the lower time frame. But like from a higher time frame premise, from like the session quarters, from like 18 o'clock to like 00 to 00 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 18. I'm like, all right, hold on, yeah, let me use it. And then eventually for like the daily cycles, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I use that too, and then eventually week 1, week 2, week 4, and the monthly, I use that too, I try to use it, but majority of the time I'm just focusing on PD arrays, seeing if we can get some nice PD arrays to form and like give me a bias anyways. But I try to keep that quarterly theory in the back of my mind for sure. I just need to put more time into it and like use it more. And then eventually I feel like I'll just be using it a lot more betterly. But as of right now, using it on the lower time frames, building up that experience with it. Eventually on the higher time frame, it's going to be very, very easy to spot out these, these quarterly theory runs. We got it. Let me turn my mouse on. Literally call this out. Literally made 40 points, yeah. Literally called this out. Free game. We close above now. God damn, right. Right here is gonna be new Sibi, new BC. I mean, that's gonna be your breakaway gap. Shouldn't even come back down into there. This is gonna be your balanced price range right here. You don't want to see any of this right here. You get revisited. So yeah, not even 50%. So it's aligning with the breakaway gap. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's done for. We're not coming back down. If we do, shitty market conditions. Honestly, get away from this market. I would have took this trade. I'm just waiting for NFP again. I think NFP, after NFP, the market just starts to move really good after that. Like, it starts off the month really, really good. Similar thing for me, mainly use it as additional confluence, or where PA cleanly follows the criteria of the quarters. Still want to give Dave's videos a watch at some point. Yeah, I haven't watched it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched that shit at all. I seen his Twitter thread, bro, like back then, last month around this time. He was talking about it. I was like, man, what the hell is this guy talking about? And I screenshotted it, and I just never used it. I screenshotted it on my Twitter because he was talking about it, and then everybody was reposting. Like, oh my god, oh, this is a gem right here. This is a gem right here. This is a gem right here. I screenshotted. I was like, man, what the hell are these guys talking about? Quarter one, what is this? You know, like, it's the AMD is how you use AMD X AMD, and everybody started using it. But after that, I was like, man, what is this? I thought about it. I was like, X AMD, AMD X, you know. And I started watching other people talk about it. I saw the indicator. I was using the indicator at one point. Never really paid attention to it. As of right now, though, I'm using it as for like reference points, as liquidity. Just like where to target liquidity, and like that's really it. But I try to use it for like what it is, you know, like the AMD X AMD, you know. And I just haven't put enough time into it, honestly, to like really see the results and like really dive deep into it. So it's my fault, really. But I didn't know he had a mentorship videos. I was watching his live stream yesterday on Instagram. He was just rambling, bro. He was like ICT talking about it, about like how you want to be successful and all this other stuff. He wasn't really talking about his quarterly theory. I was like, man, let me get out of here. It was late at night. I was falling asleep watching it. He's like, you need 10,000 hours of screen time watching the charts, tape reading to be successful. Yeah, so I don't want to put 100% trust in it since it's essentially a just thrown away charter form concept. Really? Was it a charter concept from ICT? That's crazy. I don't know that. Maybe he was a charter student. He wasn't lying about it. But yeah, I don't put 100% trust into it. I just I use everything, bro. Like I combine everything with like Dodgy's inversion. I think you put me onto that, bro. That shit was like, I don't know. I'm not trying to glaze Dodgy, but that shit is just fucking crazy. Shit was crazy. When I watched this video, bro, I was like, oh my god, bro. Why haven't I been like studying inversion on the lower time frame? Because I was just so skeptical about inversions on the lower time. I remember, like, if you watch the documentary, I think in the December, I was like, man, inversion fairly ups on the 1 minute are shit. They're like dog shit. They don't ever work for me. I just didn't put enough time, you know. I watched 23, that's it. Talked about inversion, fairly ups here and there. And that was it, you know. I never really actually applied the information, like, dug deeper into it, you know, and how to find like the best inversion fairly ups. When I watched Dodgy's videos, bro, I was like, oh my god, this shit is key. Like, why, bro? I took notes and I started using inversions. Just started winning, bro. This shit is crazy. Are you taking a trade? No, I'm waiting for NFP Friday. It's the barely start of Q2. I'm not gonna risk, you know. I want to wait for some high impact news to come in to make the market move and then start trading Q2. Q1 was just bad, bro. Shit is ass. I'm not gonna lie, I got chopped up so many times, like towards the end of Q1. Like last week, I'm in drawdown because of that shit, and I realized why. You know, I was like forcing trades. I was trying to pass so much. I was trying to I put so much risk on like low probability conditions to trying to patch the account to get funded. Shit's crazy. Dodgy a legend. The guy's a massive troll though. He be trolling in Twitter or what? I need to get Twitter again, bro. I only got Snap and IG right now, but you know, I'm in my monk mode. I'm trying to stay locked in. I don't really use Snap and IG. The one I would use Twitter a lot though. I'm not gonna lie. I would use Twitter a shit ton. Same with TikTok. I haven't got them since like last year. Bro, what happened to ICT winning the Robbins Cup though? I know we were talking about it earlier this year and shit. It never happened. I'm like, what happened? That's what I'm thinking right now. It's like, well, I want to. If he doesn't come out with an explanation, like he just like throws it to the side, I'm like, I'm like, all right, let me stop watching. Let me start, I think he's a good teacher, but if he can't back it up with his trades, bro, like actually start trading like really good, I don't know, bro. Like he's not a good trader to me. He's just a good teacher. He's not his student won the Forex Cup, bro. That's he should have been winning already. He should have been winning the Futures Cup. If the Italian trader that was on TFT podcast, that was on his channel too, on the students channel playlist, won the Robbins Cup Forex. ICT should have won the Futures one. To be honest, I don't see him winning. It's crazy, bro. I was low-key disappointed, bro, when I saw it end, and then I forgot who was talking about it. Someone was talking about it like, oh, ICT didn't get he didn't beat Larry Williams or something. I don't see him. I think he put like the stakes too high. He's talking about beating Larry Williams and all this other stuff. It creates too much pressure, bro. Like when you have like such high expectations like that, you're building up the pressure, in my opinion. Haven't seen him trade well in a single time, and his track record blows. Yeah, I remember what's his name? I'm in trading. He was talking about it. He was talking about ICT, his track record, his MyFX book, blew it, all this other shit. I was like, damn, I didn't know anything about that, honestly. And he was talking about how he made more money from mentorships and courses, from trading than ever before. And I was like, damn, wait. I was low-key sketched out because I was like, wait, this guy's teaching me, bro. Like, he's teaching me how to trade, and he's never been, a profitable trader, basically. So I was a little sketched out, but so it all comes down to you, your effort, your work, and your results that you put in, But yeah, no, that sketched me out for real. I'm not gonna lie. He's not a good trader. That's what I'm trying to say. Because, if you're a good trader, you put it out there, you put it in the MyFX book, you show the prop firm leaderboard, you're up there, you win the Robbins Cup, you got to do something, to prove you're a good trader. If not one of the best, That's what I plan on doing. If I pass a prop firm and I'm funded, I just plan on having my FX book, especially if it's a bigger account, like a 200K. All right, yeah, I'll probably do that. As of right now, I gotta pass phase 2 first, then I'm actually start doing that. Start scaling, then I'm gonna start put it out there, If I have like an audience or something that wants to see it, I guess. That shit's crazy though to me, I'm not gonna lie. BTW, if you want, I can send you a mega file with Dave's mentorship stuff. Got from a leak a while ago, just haven't watched it, so I can't say it's worth the time. Yeah, you can send it to me. I probably won't take notes, but I'll probably watch it. That's what I did with the mentorship core content again. I was just watching it like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, man, I'm not gonna take notes. There's no point in like rewatching and taking notes again. I'm just watching it for fun. So we came back. We're respecting mean threshold multiple times already, or no, once, twice now. I would want to see strong delivery because the macros about to end. Usually when macros are about to end, that's when the market just starts starts pumping. For some reason, it's like towards the end of the macro. If not, probably the power hour for the PM session, 14 to 15 o'clock. If not, like 15 to like the start of Q3. That's when it starts moving after like 15 o'clock. So I'm gonna be watching that for sure. So yeah. Oh, I got the message right now. I got the message on my phone. said thank you, man. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see if it's worth it, honestly. Like, if there's any sauce, I'll probably take notes, like 1 or 2. If, like, it's complete sauce, bro. Like, I just need that to remember that. I'll take it. But if it's stuff like I already remember, then there's no point in taking notes, you know. Now we're pumping. See, towards the end of the macro, but we always do this. That's something I've noticed. Like, towards the end of macros, we pump, bro. Like, bad. Pump bad. I was in a trade one, I think, last week. I could have made, like, 2R. But, like, we're inside a macro. We weren't moving. I was like, man, let me just close it. You know, it's break even. And then, like 1 minute before it left, like 2 minutes before it left the macro ended, it just started pumping, bro. I was like, what? I was so mad. I was like, why didn't I just let it run, bro? Like, the trade was completely in our favor. From like higher time frame to lower time frame. I didn't have enough patience, honestly. And that's the thing about being in drawdown. I close way too early. I get too fearful about the profits going away from me, and like leaving me, you know, and or like that, and then eventually it's the opposite. You know, I get fearful that I'm gonna hit, you know, a loss on the trade, so I close it because I don't have enough speed and I blah blah blah. You know, but sometimes, you know, like when the market conditions aren't like if it ain't FOMC day or like CPI or NFP day, you can't expect the market to move as quick as you know as you want it to. Some days you're gonna have to submit to the time, like ICT would always say. So that's something I need to work on, especially being in drawdown. You know, that's just the hardest, in my opinion. And it's worse because I'm in P2. When you're in P2, like, and you're in a funded account and you're in drawdown, you feel a lot more attachment. I don't know why. I'm trying to detach myself, but it's just so hard. Because I'm so close, but I don't know. I feel like it's so much attachment because I just only need like half of the percent of what I originally was supposed to make and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty hard, honestly. I feel like the stakes are higher. Now the macro's about to end. Basically ended, honestly. Let's see if we can get, you know, strong. I'm gonna check the other markets, but my hands are dirty, so I'm gonna just clean all this up real quick. Oh, there we go. Hold on. See, there we go. I guess the macro didn't end yet. Gotta wait till 14:11. That's when it ends, huh? So, Sheena, when are you gonna come back? After your exams are done, or like is that during like the summertime or what? Because I know people, for me right now, they're still in uni. Or no, they're not applying right now. Actually, applying for us is like in the fall. Or like in the summertime, I think. I don't know which one. I think summer. It's Americans. That's why, because we're American. You American boy. American lads. American lads. They're American boys. Get them. Yeah, most likely. Barely have any free time right now because my classes have way too much shit I need to memorize. God, that's the worst. You start doing some like drop shipping or something. You need like drop ship, bro. Like, get a bag and then reinvest all that. I feel like that's more better, honestly. You don't have to really. Actually, no. Customer support, refund, chargebacks, all that. Like it's the same, really. It's the same, like really time based wise. For like drop shipping and like trading, I guess they both correlate. I guess because one, you gotta work on customers support. It's barely if you're starting out. You know, you can't really hire anybody. Chargeback, refunds, emails, a lot of shit. You know, can't really say anything about it really. So wait, hold on. Let me take this out. Oh, oopsie daisy. Let me take off this macro. This macro's done. Take off this right here. That's really up. I'm gonna leave this one right here. Move the breaker a little bit more. Move this one more in there. Move this one out here. We got an inversion, fair value up, or more of a balanced price range if we do close. Not really above or not too above, yeah. Oh, fair value up right here. Really just the choppy market right now. When is the next macro? 14.50. It's like the start of Q3. Let's go look at NQ. That's why I didn't look at NQ. Yeah, I'm just let me get away from that. That is not good at all. Yeah, you can just see his chop. I already have almost 350 pages of pure learning material for my major subjects, health alone. So I'm kind of fucked, not gonna lie. That sounds crazy. 350 pages of material that you have learned. That shit sounds crazy. 350 pages, bro. That's like a whole fucking. That's like one of the big books I've read, bro. Like you gotta remember everything. That is crazy. And the way I'm memorizing all that, yeah, bro. You gotta summarize it. My best bet is you gotta summarize certain parts. That's like the best thing I can give you, honestly. Like summarize certain areas, and then really try like remember certain key points. Like in more simple terms, I guess. Like simplify it, I guess, a lot more. That's the best bet, honestly, bro. Like 350 pages, god damn, that's just a lot. You have any video recommendations for quarterly theory? I haven't really watched anything. I don't really watch quarterly theory videos like that. I've just seen it on Twitter. Wrote down I screenshotted his thing, like when he was barely posting it. Like what he was talking about, Q1, Q3, Q4, and all that other stuff, and like breaking it down. And then just saw a lot of people like posting their charts with the indicator and all that. Who was the main indicator? Todd Gurries, whatever. He's the one that made it. I was using that. But I think there's got to be YouTube videos on YouTube about quarterly theory, talking about it more in depth. For sure, bro. Like it's guaranteed, bro. It's guaranteed for sure. You just look up quarterly theory trading ICT or quarterly theory trading, and you'll probably find something. I haven't really watched any, for sure. Yeah, the quick 10-minute introduction on his QT on his channel. Yeah, you can probably find it there. But that's the thing. You can't expect this this little concept to make you, super profitable. You gotta put in the work. You gotta show up daily, and you gotta apply everything else what you learn. You gotta mix them with quarterly theory. I think you'll be set for life. You'll be really good at trading. Poly. What else? Mixim, inversions, quarterly theory. What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's really it, honestly. That's all you really need to be profitable. Like, know when you're drawing liquidity. Well, SMT too. SMT. Don't forget about SMT. SMT plus 6 sisters, like, really good. So yeah, that shit is key. SMT is key, bro. There's SMT at the highs right here. That's how you were known which one was gonna drop. Which was in Q. So when there's one market like this, then there's another market like this, you go to this market right here. Okay? That's all you gotta do, guys. That's all you gotta do. That's all. And once you see a market like that, and then you see another market like that, you just go, you run away. And you go to the one that's good. That's all. I'm gonna go look it up right now, actually. I want to see if I can find it. Quarterly theory. My phone. See what happens when I look it up. Oh, he does have an introduction. But there's so many videos out there. Holy shit. God damn. There's a lot of videos out there, honestly. There's so many. Oh, shit. There's a lot, bro. God damn. Not that it was like gonna be not that many, but it's a lot. Using the concept. Blue two-step, top-step, XFA accounts back to back 2 months ago, so I took a break from trading, but we back now. That's good. I like to hear that. You gotta review. You gotta review what you did wrong and then just work upon that. Honestly, mate. That's all you gotta do, mate. So now we're just having good movement. See YM2. This one just looks shitty, bro. What the hell? I want a regular trading, that's why. Even then, just gotta buy the data. The data sets. So yeah, and we made this balanced price range inversion fair value gap, and now we want the market to go higher. We retrace back into this again. To me, that was low confluence. Not really though. We didn't go back to mean threshold, but we stayed above, which is not bad. Oh yeah, that's not really that bad. Something about being in the funded stage messes with my psychology so bad. If it's psychological, then that's something you need to work on. I mean, if you know it's not technical, then I guess you already have clues. You just really gotta work on it, I guess. You gotta start jotting down what you've been feeling or what you've been thinking. What happens there in certain scenarios. You can just read the book, Mental Game of Trading, or you can just go read. Yeah, I think that would be the best bet, honestly. If you had bad psychological issues, it gives you like a step-to-step guide how to fix it. Not really steps. It just gives you like tools, I guess, on how to combat it, like understanding more deeply and what you need to do, or why that logic is flawed, and all this other stuff, I guess. But it sounds like fear. That's what it sounds like when you're in. Maybe not. Maybe you have something else. I don't know. You said it's bad. Something. Psychological so bad, I guess. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's greed. Maybe it's overconfidence. I don't know. It could be anything, honestly. Depending on your situation. Now we're just chopping. Now it's chopping. I would probably honestly wait since it's already been like half what? It's about to be 4:30, 14:30. Damn. What is the middle of this? Hold on. Where is that? This is 90 minutes. Like, what's our 45-minute area? Let's see. It should be halfway already, right? 45 minutes. So like right here is 45 minutes. So yeah, it's already like halfway done. I think the meat of the volume is gone already. I'll just probably wait for Q3. Something around like 15 o'clock. Let's see. This mark on a macro. Like this macro has been. I'm not gonna lie. This macro has been it. Like the past last week. This was the macro that was moving the whole market. 15:15 to 15:45. Towards like closing, bro. That shit just started jumping, bro. It started jumping every time, and I missed it. Because I just didn't expect it to happen again. I was like, that's probably not gonna happen today. And I have it marked up when I was tape reading. Boom, happened. I was like, God damn. I was like, what? Why didn't I get in it again? But it swept the Q2 lows. That's the thing, though. So I don't know if it's gonna happen right now, honestly. Today, I mean, because I don't think it's gonna sweep Q2 lows. And then the day before that, other day, it swept Q1 and Q2 lows. They were like relatively lows, and then it went up higher. So I don't know. Maybe it might. It just depends. You just gotta wait and see, honestly. PM session just offers really good movement some days. Some days it doesn't. Especially on Fridays. I don't know. I just don't like trading Fridays. End of day macro has been hitting all last month. Yeah, for me, I started spotting it probably like last week. I don't usually really take PM session, but I was just doing it because I don't know. I was doing both actually, AM and PM, because I kept losing. So I was like, all right, I'm in drawdown. Let me just tape read for the rest of the week, and pretty much what happened. Hit break even like twice. I was like, man, I'm done. I'm just tape reading. That was pretty much really it. So when I'm in drawdown, I usually just tape read, because one, the main reason why I'm in drawdown in the first place is because I wasn't paying attention to the charts. That's one. Two, I was impatient. So after FOMC, and just started getting impatient. I was like, all right, man, I missed all this move. I missed like a 300 pip move, 300 point move. I was very angry at myself. I was like, man, I could have caught this shit. Blah 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 blah. So revenge trading after that. That was another reason. And then three, I just wasn't rational, I guess. I was being irrational. I was just thinking about the profits. I was going outside of my boundaries, my trading model, and what I define as a high probability trade idea or trade condition, and she got wrecked, because again, I just wasn't thinking clearly. I was tunnel vision, trying to pass, getting angry. I missed the move, and yeah, that's really it. I guess like confidence was all time low, because I feel like I just had to hit a home run. I had to hit something like that, because I don't know, just like I don't know. That's what I was feeling actually. I feel like I had to hit a home run, like a 1-shot 1-kill, to pass phase 2 and just get me over with. But looking back now, I'm just like, man, I had so many trades. Like if I would have just took my profit, I would have probably passed the account. Now I'm in drawdown, and if I would have just aimed for consistency, I think that's the best bet. Now I'm aiming for consistency. Now I'm aiming to take profit, not let the trade run any further, than it needs to be, and just knowing that the market is going to present itself, multiple opportunities throughout this whole quarter, throughout the rest of the year. So there's no point of trying to not aim for consistency. There's no point. Why aim for 1-shot 1-kills when you can aim for consistency? Consistency breeds what? It breeds exposure. Exposure breeds confidence. So your confidence is higher when you are consistent. Trader Day just posted. Trader Day just posted his charts on what's today. The more you fail, the better you get. Only few would understand this. That's what he just posted. But yeah, now we're moving up. Now the market's starting to move. Been very dry recently, I'm not gonna lie. Damn, bro, Dodgy bought a C8. What a beauty. I seen that, the blue one. She looks crazy. Looks beautiful, bro. Looks nice. Looks beauty. Looks beauty. Alright, what I'm seeing here. Now we're finally moving, finally. So after being in the chop fest. Now we have the Cibi. Raid was beefing with him on Twitter for no reason. Who, with Dodgy? Romero? God damn, bro. Romero. I used to like Romero, I'm not gonna lie. Turtle Soup King. As of like the past couple of months, bro, I've just been hearing bad stuff about him. Especially since I left Twitter. I need to get back on that shit, but I just told myself not to, bro. It's not worth it, in my opinion. As of right now, you know, my development. That's kind of why I'm just taking on YouTube. Probably, and I don't have IG, you know, I have like a personal account. I don't have it for my trading account, but probably will later on. For Romero, bro, oh my god, Romero, bro. I've been hearing bad things about him, honestly. Romero's such a clown, though. He just beats with everybody. It's a bait engagement. Yeah, that, and then eventually he was trying, like, I guess he was calling it, like, I remember before I left, he was saying, like, Bitcoin's gonna be bearish and shit. I remember. And, like, they were like, bro, that bro was trying to call Bitcoin top. He was trying to call it Bitcoin top. And, like, it never came back down. He's bearish. You're a fool, and shit. You're a fool. You're an idiot, Romero, and shit. It was crazy, bro. He was trying to call it Bitcoin top. They were saying. Said he was bearish on Bitcoin when it was going up. And then they were saying he said the N-word too, I think Snipes. I was watching his live stream one time, I think on YouTube, and he was just saying that. He's like, yeah, if you follow Raid, he's like, I'm not Raid right now. Don't follow Raid. He's like, don't even look at what he's saying. I was like, oh shit. He said the N-word. Like, thoughts on Romero saying the N-word? I was like, whoa, this real? Romero is low-key openly racist. Half of the time, shit's wild. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. That's what, bro. Bro's trying to get engagement for real. That's next level type shit. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And like people like don't cancel him. That's a crazy thing. Like if you don't get canceled doing that shit. I guess it's because it's Twitter, bro. But if that was like any other platform, you'd be done for, honestly. That's the thing. His marketing works though. So the games, games the game, I guess. Hell yeah, that's the crazy thing, bro. Like, I mean, he's making bread off of that shit, I bet. Cause Twitter, I forgot they pay you for impressions. I think that's what it is, impressions, right? If you get like certain impressions, he's getting a bag off of that shit, I bet. So he's playing the game, bro. Like, oh, I gotta take my supplements real quick. I forgot about it. I've been taking supplements after I'm done eating. I forgot right now. So taking some ashwagandha and what else is it? Ashwagandha. I don't know how to say it. L-Cert and then L-Argin, something like that. Shit's game changing. I'm not gonna lie. Just game changing, boys. Been helping with the trading, honestly. So now we reached the buy side target. Honestly, finally, mate. Finally. All right, wait, hold on. We met it. Sloppy price action. That's kind of why I don't want to trade it, honestly. But it worked wonders, honestly. It worked wonders, mate. Oh, I got the hiccups, bro. I hate this shit. I'm cold now. I'm cold. My fan's too cold, bro. I'm feeling shiesty. I'm feeling shiesty, guys. I hate when it's so cold. I don't know, bro. I hate my room when it's cold, but I just can't stop it, bro. It feels good. I'm not gonna lie. It feels so good. It feels good when it's cold. I'd rather be cold than hot. I'm not gonna lie. My room used to be so hot back then, but I renovated it. Now it's all cold and shit, bro. I took everything off and all these LED lights, all this shit. This shit gets cold. But, bro, Romero, bro. I can't wait. Can't wait till the day I get Twitter back and just like see all the chaos that's happened. Can't wait to see what ICT has. ICT definitely, he's coming back to like Twitter, I believe. Definitely, 100%, bro. I don't give a damn what anybody says. He's gonna come back, bro. If he makes a 24 mentorship, bro, I'm gonna be done. Bro. I'm not watching that shit no more. I'm not watching anything. If he comes back and he makes a 24 mentorship or something, no, I don't think so, because he's gonna have the book, so it doesn't really matter. He's not gonna have to make mentorships. I was thinking about buying the books too. I was like, maybe he's gonna have some sauce in there, you know? Maybe he's gonna have some sauce that he's never spilled. Because he was rambling up. I remember one live stream, he was rambling how he only has released 20% of the knowledge he has, you know, out there in public. And he has kept 80% for his children or something like that. For like his family. So maybe he might release some snippets in the book. And that's really it. Maybe not, honestly. Who knows? What is today? Tuesday. I think I want to go run today, honestly. I've been running, boys. Probably after this session, like PM session's over with, I'll probably go run. Last time I ran, like, when was this? Let me check. Fitness. When was it? 3/22/24. So March. What was this? March what? That was like 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah, that's 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago Friday. God damn. I haven't ran in a while. And I ran 5 miles that time. I'll probably go run 3. I probably can't do 5. Because before that I was running like every other day. Like every other day, yeah. Like I'll have a rest day, 2 rest days maybe, and then I'll go run. But no, yeah, I don't think I can do it anymore. Probably like 3, maybe max. Alright, so we got below this. I want to see if we can get below here, I guess. No, we are already above it. I mean, below it. This doesn't matter anymore to me. So, alright. If we get below this right here, and then eventually we get below, let's call this off. for the BISI, if we go below the BISI and then eventually we make a change in the state of delivery, I'm going to be a little bit more bearish since we did hit the 15-minute buy side imbalance. I mean, sell side imbalance. And then that's really it. No, I can't really say. I'm going to be bullish after all this, you know, if we make this happen. We got another fair value gap here though, but I think this one would be key because it's inside of what the change in the state of delivery. Mean threshold. Damn, this is a big ass wake. We just went right all the way back down. Now we got a sell side imbalance. Let's see if this becomes inverse. So that most likely is. I don't really care about that one anymore. If we make this inverse, we go up here. I don't know. I'm actually 50-50 honestly for right now. That's the thing. Once like we hit a higher time from PD array, and then we have a bullish and then a bearish fair value gap on like sidelines right here. Again, when you have two fair value gaps, I think Shino was talking about this one time with Euro on the daily. Has a bullish and then a bearish sidelines instantly until one gets respected. And that's something that's helped me too when I'm trading. Like if I'm inside of a range like right now, like two fair value gaps like this shit, I'm just done. It goes sidelines instantly. It doesn't matter what time frame it is. It doesn't matter what, you know, where we're coming from, you know. For like if we're hitting a higher time from SIBI, or if we swept some higher time from buy side liquidity. If we have a sell side imbalance with the buy side, I don't want to trade. I want to see one get disrespected and one get respected. One disrespected, one respect. That's all it is. That's game. That's all it is. Damn, I'm so cold, bro. I'm going to put a jacket on real quick. So yeah, now we made it inversed. We're hitting the higher time from PD array. Let me lock in back in again. Time to take a little break. Supplements, they're working magic right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The shit's kicking in. I feel mellowed out, bro. That's the thing. It's mellowed out even without my meditation right now. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I need to turn my fan off too. Or put a jacket on. I need to do something. But made this inverse. Respect the mean threshold. I want to see this one become inverse. Reach for at least a change in the state of delivery, and then eventually for a market structure shift. And then for Q3, I actually don't know what to expect, honestly. Go to the 15. We can probably reach for some buy side up here, maybe. We have these two up close candles, but I don't think we ever. Yeah, we think below. But let's see mean threshold. We're hitting mean threshold. Hitting mean threshold too. I don't know actually. I feel like if we make this inverse on the 15, we're gonna come back down and then eventually go higher. So that's probably what we can expect, honestly. Not too sure though. Honestly, not too sure. Not too sure, boys. Oh, we got a change in the state of delivery. Now I think we'll go higher. We got like what, 3 minutes? 2 minutes? Probably like the next candle. Next two. Yeah, after this one. And then eventually we're gonna start watching to see, if we're gonna reach for buy side. Strong delivery. So we have a fair value gap overlapping with this high. That's, if we respect it, that's usually a key basic principle that price is, continuing. We're gonna take off all these right here, all these low drawings. That's really it. So we watched all this right here. This right here looked somewhat tradable, but not really, because of how much chop we had, and then we started moving. So I think my MT5 chart. Let's see. Yeah, my MT5 chart, but like it still has like a big opening range gap from Sunday. So yeah, that's really it. Gotta use the restroom, bro. Not gonna lie. Gotta use the restroom. Shit's bad. Gotta go. Alright, so we have the market structure shift with the fair value gap. Like I said, we are respecting it. NQ has been shit. NQ has been the worst, honestly. NQ has just been dog shit compared to the other ones, for sure. Let me mark out the equilibrium of the range here. So yeah, just been back and forth, really. I want to see if the end of the day macro starts to kick in and starts to make the market move for this one. Same with ES, honestly. See if we can get that happening. And then 15 to 1330 for the QT. That's really it. That's really it, honestly. So in Qs, you can see this back and forth. This one's about to make it inverse. Not a good sign, honestly. We can probably, my last probably straw would probably have to be this balance pressure range here. $15-minute time frame we opened up. That's kind of why we're opening up a little bit more bearish. And then we're gonna have another balance price range right here. Again, just the conditions aren't even the best. Let me just go put my supplements back. Turn my fan off too. Maybe. And then I'll probably stream tomorrow, honestly, early AM. I don't think tomorrow we have any news, do we? I'm gonna check right now. So yeah, tomorrow we do have news. We have 12 o'clock news, 10 o'clock news, 8:15. It's a low probability day. I probably won't trade either. And then Thursday, probably. Thursday I might tape read, honestly. I don't know yet. And then Friday looks good. This gets boring at times, like just watching the tape. It really does, like it just, just watching candles print, bro. especially tapering and not taking any trades and you're just watching these candles print. Sometimes it's really, really, just like really daunting. Been live for 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's nothing. That's nothing compared to what I used to stream. I guess it's kind of minimum. But nonetheless, I need to continue to do that. Continue to stream more. I need more screen time, honestly. Especially like live, and then I could review it and see where I can improve upon. So, made another balance. Okay, yeah, no. I'm gonna use this one up here because I guess we're not really gonna respect that one down there. Triple balance price range. Kind of what I was wanting. Alright, we're sweeping these lows now. It's the same quarter lows. Now I'm gonna want to see the same thing happen for the next quarter. This one's all the way down here. I don't think we're gonna reach down there, honestly. This one, I don't even see us coming down here. Probably like 50% of the range, probably. Something inside of like... Oh, this one right here be the best one. That's why you need... That's why every time I eat, I gotta go for a walk. Or else I just start like having like really bad stomach issues. That or I have hiccups and... just really something, I don't know. Like I'm just having a hard time digesting the food. This is a key thing, going for a walk, after I'm usually done eating, I go walk my dog, and then I just come back. If I'm tapering, I tapered. If I'm in a trade, I just manage the trade, or if I'm not trading that day, I just go do something else, some other projects that I have in mind, that I keep me doing. So that's really it. Now we're going higher. I mean, this was kind of expected since we did make that 15-minute fair value gap now inverse. I forgot to mark it out, honestly. Oh, no, we haven't actually, see? So I guess that was kind of right. Just going to wait for it to be an inverse now. See if we break those highs up there. This would be a new change instead of delivery or an order block. And I think we're just going to continue higher. It's like not a point where we don't see this going higher, honestly. Some days, like Dow Jones, some days will offer like really good price action and like be the best market to trade. Especially after this right here. This right was key. This should have been your trade idea, guys. But I usually like waiting for the breaker sometimes too. So yeah, we called all this out right here. Whenever we're watching this move right here, from right there all the way to down here, and then we went up higher. And yeah, it was a really good market move. Called the market, or just really for like these markets, you can't like expect to call them out. You can't even expect to trade them, if I'm being completely honest, because there's just not really good market conditions to trade, honestly. You just can't expect to trade this, especially with this too. This is the best one. How do you know if it's the best one? If it's moving, if it's like back and forth, creating for value gaps, respecting order blocks, taking all liquidity, moving in that direction. That's how you know it's the best one. If price actions like this, back and forth. And that's something I'm still working on, how to identify, which market is really, really good to trade and which ones aren't. That's something I'm still working on, because, if I was impatient and I was like, someone that was like barely trying to pass the prop firm, I would probably trade this, I'll see a order block, we tap into it, I'll start shorting multiple times, then I'm gonna start to get wrecked. understanding, where did I go wrong. It's this right here. This is all wrong. Don't try to trade conditions like this when it's back and forth. If institutional order flow is not getting respected, like order blocks, like down close candles here are not getting, respected and pushing higher, and this isn't getting inverse and going higher. The 3 PDRA rule is like the best way to measure order flow and seeing if, that's the market you actually want to be focusing on. And if it isn't respecting those 3 PDRA rules or 3 PDRAs, you just step away and you go to a different market. That's the best bet that I've learned recently. And then eventually, after large expansion days, you want to be on the sidelines. After you have such a large expansion move, like after FOMC last week, over 2 weeks ago, that's when you want to go to the sidelines. That's when you go to the sidelines. You don't try to trade Friday. You don't try to trade, Thursday, because they're going to have low probability. The volume's going to be dried up. It's going to wait for another injection of news, or it's going to wait for that new quarter to come in. And that's something I didn't realize. I didn't see it, quick enough. And I was getting wrecked, and I was getting stopped out, and I was getting hit and blah, 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 I was just losing, basically. So if you're able to identify, what makes a market high probability and, like, what makes it low probability, you'll be able to, have, set stone rules, and you'll be able to win trades more likely than not. So it's really just having that in the back of your mind for sure. I feel so much better. It's so much warm in here now versus when it was cold. So I'm gonna have another video uploaded tomorrow, honestly. I've been uploading way too many of the documentaries. I need to upload like actual trading videos. But that's kind of why I'm tape reading, honestly. Like, if people genuinely wanted to watch me, you would come to my live stream and I'll give you free sauce. You'll ask the questions. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to you because you're actually going out of your way to actually, look for information and seek it, and you've done your research on me. You've seen the phase 1 pass. You'll ask, how are you trading? What model are you trading? What have you learned, from this, that, and you'll start to ask questions. You'll go out of your way. And then eventually I'll give you the answers. That's kind of why I'm not making videos on that, because no one has asked me, no one has told me, the questions that they wanted to, find out the answer for. So, like, there's no point of trying to do anything. I'm going to do videos that I'm comfortable with and videos that I feel, that are worthwhile for me. So, that's really it, And those supplements got me knocked out. I'm not going to lie. They got me knocked out. So I ordered some blue light glasses and then a new lamp. They should be coming in Thursday. So I'm getting blue light glasses because every time I wake up, guys, I'm not even gonna lie, my eyes are usually like irritated. I think that's the best way I can put it. Like, they feel very irritated. So like, they just feel hard to open in the mornings. Especially after being like you have 2 monitors, like you're always like super bright late at night, and it can irritate your eyes, especially in the morning. If you go to sleep, watching your phone like a couple minutes before you go to sleep, then of course it's gonna irritate it even more. I try not to take my phone to the bed whenever I'm trying to go to sleep, but some days, I just can't resist it. That's something I'm still working on too, trying to fix my night routine. Some days I wake up late, some days I wake up early. It's really just because of the market conditions too. I realize, what days are probable, which days aren't, and I just base my sleep schedule on that for the week. And I'm not trying to be like that no more. I'm trying to wake up early every day, and like, because that breeds inconsistency, especially on the weekends. And it breeds inconsistency, which means you're not gonna be consistent. It's gonna be harder for you to wake up early on the days where you need to wake up early, and that's what I realized. So that's something I'm working on, honestly. just been on my phone. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, watching this right here. Either higher, let's get swept. I feel mellowed out, bro. I feel mellowed out. If I take one more, I'm probably gone. What's that? That's the ashwagandha. So yeah. I gotta take a shit, but I'm not gonna lie. This shit's bad. I don't like holding it in either. Relative cool highs, I think that's gonna get swept for sure. I'll probably take shit on stream and come back. If I gotta walk my dog after this, I probably won't. I was thinking about that. I was like, man, should I just take a shit and come back? Nah. I already called the move out. Really here, there's nothing really I can really call out since we're inside of that 15-minute fair value gap. We already been moving, you know. It does look bullish to me. I think we had a close right there. So yeah, this should close. You're changing the state of delivery. This is a key confluence, guys, that y'all want to keep in mind, you know, whenever you're trying to go higher. What is this Q? 1030's Q, what? They make what? Q, I think Q2. No, I'm tripping. This is Q what? Q4, that's Q4. 9 o'clock's Q3. I'm tripping. And then 7:30 is what? Q2 right here. And then 6 o'clock is what? Q1. 6 to 7:30. Wrong time right here. God damn it, bro. Like, it's just so hard. Alright, AMD right here. Your AMD. Some days, like, AMD's not even gonna be there, honestly. Some days, like this right here, this was not there. Your AMD was not there. Here, this was A, M, and then now you're gonna get your D. You're gonna go dive further and further to the upside. So you had to re-deliver back into that fair value gap. Now you have another fair value gap there forming. And yeah, that's pretty much really all I'm waiting for. I'll probably come and tape read this later. I'll probably take a screenshot. Nah, I'm just joking. I want to, honestly. So I'll come back later and be like, alright, this is what I saw. So I'm gonna do it. Probably only for this market. Other markets, what GU and EU are what, dropping. See, a lunch session we just chopped around. That's kind of why I don't like trading these during PM. Only during FOMC time. When like or it's rate release at 2, like meeting minutes. But even then, some like after the news is done, it's done for, bro. Like the market's done for. S&P's chop, NQ's chop. This one's just the only good market, really. I think that's really it, honestly. DJ is probably the best bet. Or YM. I call it DJ because it's DJI. DJI. Dow Jones Industrial. So. I'll probably go right now, guys. I gotta use the restroom really bad. I can't hold it. It's better pop out of me. Better pop out of my body. I was about to say something else. But yeah, then that's all I'm watching. See if we can continue to make this inverse market structure shift, continue higher, make more fair value gaps like this right here, and then come back, retrace into them and go higher. As long as we make this 15-minute sell side and balance inverse, I think we're gonna continue higher, probably reach for this area buy side and then this one up here. I'll have this one marked just in case, you know, because we reach into it and then we don't come or go any further higher. So that's really it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll try to stream tomorrow if I do wake up a little bit earlier than I usually should, and I'll try to stream all day like today. I don't know about lunch. I'll probably, because I gotta walk my dog too during PM, so I'll probably stream till lunch session. Actually no, I'll stream early AM, like before 9:30, early AM. Continue to stream probably until 13 o'clock, and then I'll finish there. But I gotta wake up early and walk my dog, so I gotta do that first. So yeah, that is pretty much it. We made this inverse. We're going higher, targeting this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. So good stream. I'm gonna review it later. I'm gonna review my stream later, and hopefully you guys review the stream too, so y'all can learn something and have